Things working. Testing. Mic works. Good. Other thing works. Good. Live on Twitch. Excellent. We're continuing this game because I'm only on like day 7, which I think is really early. I do really enjoy kind of the design of this game. I think it's very aesthetically pleasing. It's not too hyper realistic, but it's realistic, but it has like a style to it, a cartoony style. It reminds me a lot of the Arcane style though, that Riot makes or that Fortiche makes. This kind of cartoonish realism, or no, there's like some other series of games as well that does that. I don't remember what it's called though, but it reminds me of it. I also do like how like you think you're confined to the grid, but then you unlock the garage and there's actually a ton of stuff outside there. I think the first thing I should do is always check the west wing for like the outdoor section. I got a little bonus when I do that. I got a little bit of a bonus, right? The room's a bit of a... The outdoor room is a bonus. Yeah, this thingy. I use... How many steps getting here? 2? I haven't had the problem of running out of steps yet, so... what special floor plans now cost additional steps instead of gems. Items for trade. Rooms in your house will be more likely to contain dig spots today. I think... Where are we? I think the hovel should be better, using the... Getting special floor plans with steps instead of gems. I don't know what the cost ratio is going to be. There's a dig spot here. Oh, you know what would be cool? You can like make the markings on your map like you can do in Hollow Knight. You can mark this on your map with some type of insignia. Not insignia. What am I talking about? Insignia is like a symbol. Just like a marking or something so I know where all my stuff is. Oh, wait, what? 45 rooms, 2 wings, 9 ranks, 2 starting rooms. 2 starting rooms. I also like how most of the puzzle is like tied into the lore. That's super cool. I know there's like more stuff to do in the garden because I was watching a bit of an NL clip, a Northern Lion clip, where he's like where he's ranting about how he hates the bad reviews of this game. He's like, the lore is superfluous to the gameplay and doesn't contribute anything, and it's just all disconnected. He's like, no, the lore is super intertwined or whatever. He knows that goes off in the classic NL bits. 45-292. Wait a minute. I have a notepad next to me. Ugh. I also have some New York Times crosswords next to me that I haven't finished. I could wait a minute. I could also just take pictures on my phone. Hold on, I'm smarter than this. If I take a picture of my phone, I'll have it remembered. Of course, I could always have screen caps. Coincidence as expected. It's weird that the colors matter. The antechamber is sealed, so that in the red memo it said the antechamber was open, but the red memos lied to you. The colors might be of note. 45292. 2 wings, 9 ranks. What are the starting rooms though? Is this considered a starting room? Maybe the 2 starting rooms are here and here, maybe? Any more lore? Up there, no. Pan? Oh, this. Notice of termination. Dear Mr. Ravane. Oh, this is by Anne Babish. Dear Mr. Ravane, your half-hearted dedication and maintenance of the grounds have been greatly appreciated. However, I regret to inform you that your services as the groundskeeper at Mount Holly will no longer be required, effective immediately. This decision... Oh, wait. I forgot to do this. I forgot to put in my Discord. Or streaming. Now I did it. Okay. This decision has been made after careful consideration and is based upon repeated observations and documented instances of neglecting the performance of your duties. The state of the green rooms in particular has deteriorated significantly over the last few months, which reflects poorly on the rest of the staff. You're required to vacate the hovel by the 20th of March, ensuring all tools and equipment belonging to the estate are returned to the tool shed in good condition. Your final wages will be settled promptly upon completion of these instructions. We thank you for your time and service and wish you the best in your future endeavors. Anne Babbage, house manager. So the groundskeeper was fired because the green rooms were deteriorating. This looks like a door. How come I can't enter it? The gallon jar, a bit of a furnace. All right. I think the most important part of that entire excursion was the little note I received. Oh, it costs a lot of steps doing this, though. Maybe I should go... I think I should try East Wing first, because I got the West Wing open through the garage. If I go east wing, I think it should be good. We'll go corridor, bedroom, corridor, bedroom, corridor, bedroom, bedroom. It's gonna synergize better. Our build is better now. Are they even called builds in this game? In other roguelites, your selections for a run are generally called like a build or something. I have actually never played Slay the Spire. I want to, which is like the deck building roguelite, two elements that I really love. Deck building and roguelikes. Who's this woman? She has a moon. This seems to be highlighted. That might be significant. What's this? The design of the door? Door design, I guess. The parlor or the den? The den. Gotta keep my options open. Plus the gem is nice, but now that like... No. Now that I'm paying for extra rooms or special rooms with steps instead of gems, I don't think it's as cost effective. The Chamber of Mirrors. You can now draw second copies of rooms you have already have copies of in your house. Oh, interesting. There's no exits there, right? Yeah, there's no doors there. I kind of want more doors. I think if I unlock the garage over here, and then I get the power thingy. Nook or pantry. I think I go pantry so I can get to the edge. And then when I'm edging, I can unlock the garage. And unlocking garage, I can go find the breaker room. Unlock the breaker room. Locked, goddammit. We'll go hallway first. That's locked. I'll just remember where things are. I tell myself that all the time and I never do. A 3-step requirement. Oh, but the storeroom, though. But this could be more things. 3-step requirement. It keeps more options open. I guess it stacks as well. What did I get? The slice. The slice? It's not. They're not gonna call it like something interesting. It's just the slice of pizza. Where are we? New York? I thought we were in England. I thought this was like an English manor. You don't see these types of vast mansions in the United States, really. Or actually, I don't know. You might, but this has like an old Victorian feel to it, kind of. Or maybe just like old generally. What's the next thing I get? The twins. I got the twins. What's the Diamondus Minor? Alright. So when it's Drexus the Dead. The Rumpus. The Rumpus Room. Fuck it, we'll get the Rumpus Room. What does Rumpus even mean? Oh, they got one of those fortune-telling stuff as well. Insert a coin. Oh, wait a minute. Where are the coins? Oh, there they are. There's a lot of stuff here. There might be more lore to help me uncover stuff. Oh, I thought I saw a fly somewhere. Never mind. I'm seeing things. Oh. Pivot into horror now?
And as it was foretold,
This is the second cutscene I've gotten.
awakened at the sound of a dropping coin.
This is kind of a pivot into horror, honestly.
You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara.
I wasn't expecting such a dramatic shift in tone.
I suspect you wish me to look into your future.
Why is he so creepy? Oh god, what the fuck is this?
The image is becoming clear.
Why is this so creepy? I'm not good with
A
horror.
boy standing on a shore of white sand. He is looking for something.
And the dramatic music too, it's not helping.
Something he was told he would not find.
There's a cat. What's
I
this?
see a black
What does this
cat
symbolism
tied
mean?
to a red flag.
I see a black cat tied to a red flag.
I hear the
The wind blowing.
but the flag does not stir.
There's so much symbolism. I can't.
A door.
I was never good with the symbolism stuff when I had to write essays about books and stuff in high school and middle school and college.
Key. It is the door you have been searching for.
The doors of the 46th room?
Not find
So we won't find it? Maybe the real 46th room or the puzzles we solved along the way?
beyond the dark waters. What you have heard here has been foreseen.
This is the 1990s. How did they get such a realistic, lifelike voice inside of a machine?
Until the dawn of the following day,
Oh.
I will have nothing.
Oh,
more
we only get
to
one
say.
prediction from him per day, I suppose. That's it? I shouldn't say that's it, considering that kind of freaked me out a little bit. I was getting a little scared. I almost pissed myself. Oh, there's like checkers, backgammons, chess. I actually don't know how to play backgammon. Chess I know how to play. I had a friend in high school who would always make me play chess with him. Or he'd always try to get me and my other friend to play chess and go to chess club or whatever. I went to like 2 meetings because I was always busy after school. Being an athlete. All good there. Oh well. That was creepy, I guess. Go to the spare room. Maybe the spare room, the patterns on the walls change as you continue to draft it. That'd be a neat idea. It really will reward attention to detail. Drawing room. There's a 3-step requirement there. Where are the key cards? I remember I found a key card somewhere. The first time I played. It was like on the floor in one of these rooms. It might have been in the drawing room, but it might have been somewhere else. Or maybe the key card always switches location. It could just be completely random. Locked? I have no keys. One major, one minor, and the nook. How are they going to be oriented, though? The music room is oriented up, and the nook is oriented down. We go music room. We have money, but that's food for sale. But I want the keys as well. I think, like, the major... This is also a new room as well, which is nice. Here, a stand. The silver key. A room with money. Is the music significant here? Find here within these first words sung, the key you seek in major tongue, but half the sheets are missing from the 4 you hold, the rest are flung. A half note held is quite the pun. Among this scattered symphony, a message hidden neath the keys, in the bold words sung by you and me, a fractured note, an urgent plea. In bold words sung, I do repeat, the ones of you who oft assume that you alone can solve this tune are likely going to get your due, and all the rage that will ensue while working on this simple clue. White pages, lined with melodies, do hide the words you've come to see, and from our choice among all these, we write down one that seems to be the loudest type with ink that bleeds. First, or words on the first words find the it said something about under as well, right? Can I play the piano? I can't. Let me take this key first. What's this? Denoted in verse. That's a treble clef. Is there something similar on the other side? No. There is a back. Huh. Where am I, firstly? I'll use... Oh, I was going to use the special key. Whatever. Experimental house features. I'm using a lot of steps. I've never been to the lab before, but I assume that's like where you combine the items. I want to solve this puzzle. I don't know what the puzzle entails, though. Find here within these first words sung the key you seek in major tongue. The key you seek in major tongue, but half the sheets are missing from the four you hold, the rest far flung. Oh, there's more music. Okay. Oh, where's my pencil? I have to write things down. I have to write. So there's in the sheet music first. Sheet, old words. Oh, my notepad. Sheet, bold words. Says first words. The ones of you who oft assume that you alone can solve this tune are likely going to get your due and all the rage that will ensue while working on this simple clue. First words on, it's first words on the, oh god, I hope I can read my handwriting. It's so sloppy. Maybe I have to draft this from again. I'll get the other pages, or maybe the pages are somewhere else. Far flung, they said. So maybe they're going to show up in other rooms I have to be careful of, be wary of. This seems important as well. The treble clef. I feel like I should also take notice of all the words here, because first words on what? First words on each page. Find among the white. Wait a minute. These chairs. Some of them are darker than others. Why is that? There has to be a reason for that, right? There has to be either a lore reason or like a gameplay reason why that is. Why some of these chairs are a darker shade of purple. Well, anything over here? Welcome to Mount Holly Laboratory. Experiment setup. You are free to, by combining continue with experiment. Oh. Find some trash while digging. While you draft the revenue, lose 5 steps, and then, for each bedroom draft after your second, permanently add 1 to your allowance. Choose a cause from column A and effect from a column B. How you find some trash while digging. Each bedroom I draft, I gain 1 thing randomly. Gaining 1 star seems good, because the observatory is pretty decent. The screen reminds you of Among Us. Oh, it does kind of remind me of Among Us too. And that's because of like computers and spaceship stuff. What do I want? I don't really draft a ton of bedrooms, so I really only draft them like when they're the only rooms available. They don't really add to my strategy. But I don't want to draft red rooms because I lose steps. Each time you find some trash while digging, I'm not always guaranteed a shovel as well. I think gain 1. I think that's okay. After the approval, this experimental future will reign. This does kind of look like one of the tasks, at least. I don't remember which task. It's been like 17,000 years since I played Among Us. Experiment started. Research logs. Okay, I don't know if I actually get that. The terminal password. What is the terminal password? Wait, hold on a second. Maybe this has to do with the node of the thing that I took. This is a very different game from Among Us, though. This is like a... How do I explain what this game is? It's a roguelike that involves exploration and puzzle solving. And the puzzles aren't just in the rooms themselves, but they're also connected with the lore, because the lore is like your uncle is bequeathing you all of his stuff. You have to solve the puzzle and find the secret 46th room, even though there's only supposed to be 45 rooms in the thing. 45292. 4592. Incorrect, damn. Those slight pause made me think I was going to be right for a second. Yeah, because there's like 45 rooms. I'm trying to get here. But you can go outside of the boundaries. There's like a garden that you can explore as well. But you have to get garage and... What's it called? You have to get garage and breaker room. And you have to turn the power onto the garage to open the garage door. And then you're like free roaming. Oh, what's this? Red memo. Red memos are false. We've read this before. Effective immediately, electronic mail emails can only be accessed via the security terminal. That's a lie then. Then I can access emails from anywhere or from other computers? Any data logs? Any lore here? They're just angles, man. P, L, A prime, alpha, beta. What are those? Intersecting sine waves? But Among Us has puzzles and has randomized aspect that change every flavor. This is just Among Us. Hold on a second. That's true. But Among Us, we know there's an imposter. If this is Among Us, then there has to be an imposter, but I'm the only person playing the game, which must mean, therefore, I am the imposter. I'm gonna get ejected from the spaceship house, and then somebody has to win. I don't know who, though. Not me. What are these red strings for? You know, if you think about it, Among Us is a rogue. Any online multiplayer competitive game, or not even competitive, any online multiplayer game, because is a roguelike, because you just play with different people every single time. The gameplay experience is somewhat randomized. That's a good point. What does that say? A to the n power over a to the k power is equal a to the n minus k. Okay. I saw like elementary school math there. What's this? Periodic table of elements. Hold on a second. I have to take a picture of this. This seems important. My photo thing on my computer, on my phone, is just going to be all blueprint screenshots now. There's a game, and this is a game, they're basically the same thing. You know what? You're right. All games are pretty much the same. Like, if I close my eyes, every game I've ever played looks the same. You can really break down games in, like, doing some amount of inputs and receiving some amount of outputs, and then doing other inputs based on the outputs you get. So, like, if we really generalize it, not only is every game the same, but a game is just driving the car, because when I'm driving a car, I'm doing some amount of inputs, I'm receiving some amount of outputs from the vehicle, and then I'm doing inputs in response to the outputs, or the outputs of other people. If you really think about it, driving on the road is a competitive multiplayer game. That would explain why so many people get road rage and, like, tell people to off themselves when they're in their fits of road rage. That makes a lot of sense, actually. Driving a car is exactly the same as League of Legends. Wait, hold on. Oh, what was this? Levers? 3, 1, 5. Does the placement of these things matter? Oh. Hold on a second. There's a puzzle here. I can smell it. Sniff. Maybe. Am I smart enough to decode the puzzle? What's this? Oh, I can't read that. I can't read that. More memos. Wait. Arrows? Arrows pointing things. Pointing. Connections. There's a tie. Tie inside of a grandfather clock, maybe? I don't know what that says. I can't jump there. I'm not tall enough. Graduated cylinders. Experiments. Science. What was this? Heating and cooling curves. This seems important as well. Lab technician, Randolph M. I don't remember who Randolph is. He has a fancy name, though. Randolph the Red-Nosed Scientist. Heating and cooling curves. Room temperature, complete thaw. Degrees Celsius. What is this? What is this? This is American? I don't understand these degrees Celsius. The fuck? Ice. Melting point. Complete thaw. Room temperature. Ooh, temperature at atmospheric pressure. Why are they doing experiments about the melting point of H2O, of dihydrogen monoxide? This is just water. Why are they just graphing the freezing points and boiling points of water? What? In the Mount Holly freezer? Why are they... Okay, I was gonna ask why are they freezing water in the freezer? But then I was like, wait a minute, that's what the freezer's for. Why are they thawing water in the freezer is the good question. 20 degrees Celsius. This isn't the America I know. Huh. Wait, oh. A lever. I can use that. I can use the broken lever. Why are there 2 beakers? The thing with puzzle games is that they make me think every little detail is significant. And there's no guy on the intercom like there are in escape rooms that'll tell you, no, like, the flavor of the floor isn't pertinent info to the puzzle you're solving while I'm looking at the floor, you know? I haven't done an escape room in so long, but every time I have done them, I've always been very sleep deprived when I do them. I don't know why. Oh, there's a sign here I didn't read. This machine requires what's shaken bacon? What's shaken bacon? You know, I don't understand why you would shake bacon. You made me a fan art. How do you get it to me? You can just Discord DM me. Hold on. What is my how do I send someone my Discord info? You made a fan art of me. I'm flattered. I didn't know you were. Thank you so much, though, by the way. How do I send someone my Discord in? How do I friend someone on Discord? Yeah, I do have a server. It's super bare bones. I recently did add a music channel where I just like post random music that I'm listening to throughout the day. There are food pictures. There is a meme I posted 5 months ago that I found on Twitter. And there is art section. I don't have a command. You have more food pictures. You have more food pictures. You always have more food pictures, Red. I can send you the Discord. You don't have to join if you don't want to. Invite people. There. Oh, what? That's the Discord thingy. Or you can just friend me. I don't know how you go about friending people, though. Food pictures. Hold on. Red, why do you eat so well? What is this? What is that? Is that fish? Hold on. That looks really familiar. Purposely ugly because making bad drawings bring me joy. What a coincidence. I also like making bad drawings and being portrayed as ugly. Oh my god. Oh my god, Red. Oh my god. Red, why do you eat so well? Red, why do you eat so well? What I ate today, I had some Asian curry and rice. And then I ate Doritos 30 minutes ago or 20 minutes ago. Extremely accurate. This picture is perfect. This perfectly encapsulates who I am. Thank you, Arthropod Wizard. This is this is basically a photograph of me. This is basically what would happen if you just photographed me. This is akin to doxing me, man. It's a nice picture. This machine requires additional power piped in from the boiler room. I don't know where the boiler room is. Can I explode this thing? Oh. Do I have enough power? I don't know if I have enough power. Oh, I don't know if I have enough power. Oh. Oh. Ah. I can connect my Discord server to my Twitch. I can? I can? That's what you have it as? Oh, I should join your Discord server, Red. Red, why do you eat so well? Oh, you're making me like crave spending hundreds of dollars on food. Oh, where's my thing? Oh, where did my things go? My OBS. In many moons, maybe I'll make you one that's not ugly. No, make it uglier. You have to keep doubling down. Start adding grotesque features to me. Give me like what would be a grotesque feature? I don't know. Make me super asymmetrical. Make one part super disproportionate. Like just randomly the right side is a lot larger than the left hand side. I'm an admirer of all art. There's no such thing as ugly art. All art is beautiful, even the ugliest art. Hold on, where am I going? I don't remember. Going to the next room. Locked. Special keys. Hold on, where's my map? I can go that way, but then I can go that way. Let's use the special keys. Silver key. Oh. The passageway. 6 step requirements. This might be my first run where I'm actually gonna have to lose it because I ran out of steps as opposed to doing something else. Oh, lore. Actually, let's see if I can turn you into an abomination. Yes. Turn me into an amalgamation of flesh and bones. A bag of meat with no idea what is sentient and what is not. I typically work over at Cinca Labs, but got sent over here for a month to assist more with the new turbine test. I think I need some help. For the past 3 days, I've been unable to find the laboratory on the estate. Today was the first success on that front. Why are all the rooms shifting? This is major House of Leaves vibes. Can anyone tell me if this is typical of how... So how do you get any work done? Before I about this, a brief thought on the way the doors work. Oh, so there is some type of explanation behind why, like, all the rooms shift around and the doors work. I don't expect to be excluded from my new workstation for the first 2 weeks. Any tips from my fellow technicians would be appreciated. I show you the peanut butter cookies. Peanut butter cookies. I don't see peanut butter cookies in the photos that you sent in the Discord. You might have shown me... I think you sent... No, it was like an apple slice thing you sent last year or like many months ago, something like that. I don't think the peanut butter cookies you sent me. I do enjoy peanut butter cookies. The Girl Scout cookies. Oh, wait. Peanut butter cookies? Oh. Oh, they're so... Ren. If you're not careful, I might stalk you and start to become you and climb inside you and become your stomach so I can experience the good food you eat. That was really creepy. I'm sorry if that creeped you out. That was really a very strange thing for me to say. You need someone to try your food? Well, do you just make food and nobody tries it? All right. We can arrange a meeting point that's like halfway between, or that's common to both of us. Where it's convenient for both of us to get to. You can leave the cookies there and the food there, and then I can drive there and pick it up and bring it back. And then like a week later, I'll tell you how it is if it hasn't gone spoiled yet. That sounds like a fair arrangement. Where am I going? Oh, they have the passageway. 16 steps. Oh, I think these doors are all locked. God damn. Why is this pass? Oh, this is so freaky. Let's see, can I make it to the antechamber? Locked. God damn. Oh, everything's locked. I have to make my way all the way back into the drawing room. Why do you make all this food for nobody to eat? I'm very down to eat all of your food. I need to eat more. Some people like to eat less. I'm the opposite. Where do I go? This way. Wait, this door is locked too. Oh, I need keys. You know how Asian parents are? I do know how Asian parents are. I have 2 of them. Not like I kidnapped them. I didn't kidnap Asian parents. I mean like both of my parents are Asian. That's... Your parents eat anything Western food? Really? My parents don't care. They're very much open to eating just anything. As a matter of fact, when my dad would make dinner growing up or whatever, my dad just like cook pasta because it's easy. He's slightly less recently, not drastically less, just a wee bit less. A wee bit less. You see, I do extra... Oh, all the doors are locked. I have nowhere to go. You ended up giving away all your peanut butter cookies. Why? There's a bit of a diet wizard? I assume so. Good luck on your diet, then. The reason why I do a lot of exercise, besides the fact that, like, I've just been used to it, to doing a lot of exercise from all of my days of athletics and all that other stuff, and trying to be ever more healthy. Honestly, good for you. Where am I going? Can I go this way? Is it locked? Oh, it's not locked yet. 4 items. I have no more steps. Good for you. I should pick up running more. I try to get into the gym like 3 or 4 days a week. Or I go the way... I have like a weird gym setup where I'm a guest and my friend has like some ultimate membership because it's cheaper that where he gets unlimited guest pass because it's cheaper that way we split the gym membership. But my friend is currently away in Austria, so I haven't been able to go to the gym for like the past week. He's also been like a bit busy when we normally gym, so I've had to cut it down to like 2 days a week. My parents wanted something cakey and less sweet, so we made 80% dark chocolate brownies, and they still said no. They said no to dark chocolate brownies. Red, slap your parents for me. Don't do that, actually. But, like, spiritually slap them for me. Only 1 box is true. Only 1 box contains gems. The gems are in the white box. You've already done that. You've already slapped your parents? Spiritually or literally? Oh, the wind-up key. Alright, time to figure out. Literally? Damn. Good for you. You go, girl. Mentally okay. Whose parents are ever mentally sane? Only 1 box contains gems, so this is one's true, one's false at least. The gems are in the white box. If only 1 box is true. Only 1 box contains gems. How come I haven't done this? Anyways, the only reason I go to the gym is so I can eat more and not feel bad about myself. Not morally okay? Whose parents are ever morally okay? The gems are in the white box. Only 1 box contains gems. Where am I going? Where the hell am I going? That's not fix anything. Have you tried slapping them harder? Ugh. The gems are in the white box? Oh, great. We have to do Or maybe there's a key down here? Nothing. One thing's true, one thing's false. Only one box is true. If only one box is true, then this is false. So this cannot be true. Because if this box were true, that would require this box to be false, and that would mean that more than one box contains gems. So this box is false. And if this box is false, that means there's two true boxes. That could be this box and this box. Therefore, the gems are in the white box. I'm so smart. Unfortunately, I can't do anything with these gems. I'm running out of steps. Oh. Closet. Well, what would I have gotten? Dice and key? Ah. Oh, I've collapsed from exhaustion. You have used all of your steps and must now call it a day. You have pushed yourself to the very edge of exhaustion and must now return to my little camping village where I've set up my stuff. The house might be a little different. So we go to the hovel, not the hovel, we go to the outdoor room first and check everything. That was a pretty far excursion. I just ran out of keys at the end. Total rooms, 16. Rank reached 7. Items found, new rooms. The hovel was an interesting experiment. The gem replacement with the steps instead. Interesting. It made me use my steps a lot faster, but I was able to get to more advanced rooms without having to worry about the gem economy. Might be the strat. If I can like build up enough steps somehow, either via kitchen or dining room or things like that, hovel seems really powerful. But I still need to wait to like get enough keys and get enough of the other stuff as well. Let's see. What can I get? Shelter. Make an offering, receive a blessing, the shrine? I don't know if my heart can take another weird, creepy room. Like, when I open the rumpus room, whatever rumpus means, and I put the coin into put the coin into the thingy, put the coin into the fortune teller, and there's a cutscene, kind of freaked me out. I'm down to receive a blessing, though. I have nothing to offer. How does this room work? I have no money. All right, I have to come back after I get some money. Although, I don't want to. I kind of want to look up like all the different rooms and what they do, but I also kind of want to blind play through this. The confliction between the desire to know things and the desire to be surprised. The contradiction of life. I go this way? If I go this way, can I open the garage from the outside, actually? Oh, this is just dead end. Never mind. Maybe. Nothing in here. I was expecting maybe there'd be like a nice little Easter egg or like at least a little bit of a clue in the pond. Do we go straight first? Do these paintings mean anything? There's queens. Wait a minute. There's a clock here. And in the laboratory, there was like there's reflections. Holy shit, that's detailed. How do you do this reflection stuff? How do reflections work in the video game? Wait a minute. That's attention to detail I wasn't expecting. What the heck? Oh wait, I wanted to go right. I want to make it all the way to the right so I can unlock the east wing stuff. Den first. Early den. Get a gem. And then what do I do? Continue onwards. A bit... What's a safety pin? Big old safety pin for. The parlor. Parlor? Closet gives 2 items. The items might be good. The parlor gives me gems if I can solve the puzzle, and I always can because I'm cool like that. Gems will give me better rooms. Is to just duplicate all the objects you want to reflect. That's true. I know nothing about how games are made besides, like... What do I know, actually? Oh, wait, we have hammer. Can shatter padlocks on lock trunks. I haven't encountered too many lock trunks yet. I don't really know how reflections work in games, how they program them, but I honestly wasn't expecting the bottom of a floor to be reflective, or not the bottom of the floor to be reflective. So that might be a detail. I don't know. I feel like the people who designed this game are like super attentive to details, and there's like lore everywhere. If you're paying attention, you can pick up new things. So the fact that the bottom or the floor of the entrance hall is reflective and I can see the top makes me think there's something to do with, there's like be something on the ceiling or like some hidden clue. Or maybe I'm just like getting too conspiratorially minded. The Nook. Nook gives me a key. Because I do not do art. I am very bad at art. My profile picture on Twitch, I drew that. I'm very proud of it. I'm not good at art, but I'm proud of the art that I have made. A journey noteworthy. Okay, I have my little memo pad next to me to take notes. Dokomisari. Dokomosari. Oh, pantry. Is it because it's a bit icky? I don't have to spoiler it. Oh, this one? Oh, this one's icky. This is a good one, too. This is lore accurate. Lore accurate, Ryushi. The Abomination. You know those, let's see, what are they called? I'm sorry, John type things where it was Garfield as Abominations, that type of artwork? Big I'm sorry, John vibes, but like in a good way. I always appreciate Abominations. Abominations beyond human imagination. I feel like this note's important too. 50 century more than enough, so I think I don't know if I've eaten 5 bananas or not. I have eaten many bananas, but maybe that just might be like, once I eat all the fruit, there might be something that happens. Let's see, observatory. Or the corridor, or not the chapel. The observatory will be good for me, I think. It's what I've decided to use my gems on. There's also like the fact that I can interact with these globes make me think there must be something to them. But it's fun to just make something grows every now and then. Honestly, very true. You know, I feel like Leonardo da Vinci and other great artists of their times, they might have made a lot of cool things, but they have to have indulged their darker instincts or their strangeness in one way or another. I guess Leonardo da Vinci, he did cut open corpses so he could study human anatomy. That by itself is pretty gross. So maybe he, instead of making abominations, that was like his dark hobby, cutting open, robbing corpses to study human anatomy. All right, so I'm like gem neutral on the observatory now. I used the gem to get in here, and I got a gem back out. Mozart was into farts. That's what I know. So that was his like dark instinct that called to him. That was his Green Goblin mask moment. The buttholes called to him. He wrote a song in German, Leck mich in Ars. It was a choral tune for like 5 dudes, I think. Strangely enough. How do I know these things? It's fun to know weird things. That's how. Got the key. Who is the dude who made the painting of some dude eating someone else? It's like a dude. Oh, you're thinking of Saturn eating his son. Yes, I think that might have been a Spanish artist, or Uranus eating his son. This is Saturn devouring his son. Yes, it was Goya. The funny thing about that part is that I was watching a video essay about that a few months ago. Francisco Goya, they had a very dark, or a dark stretch of art that were painted on the walls of his home, and it occurred after, I think after he suffered some great losses to his family, like a bunch of his kids died or his wife died. And so these things, the Saturn eating his son, and there's a bunch of other paintings by him that cover very dark subject matter and have a very somber tone about them. They weren't supposed to be made for the public, so like he didn't title them. They were just drawn on his wall or something. I think that was it at least. Because I know Goya did have that happen to him, or he did do that. I'm pretty sure Saturn devouring or Uranus devouring his son was part of not the trilogy, but the whole fresco that he had where he was painting on his walls. Yes, but that was the Greek/Roman myth because the Romans took all the mythology from the Greeks. Uranus eating his kids because there was the prophecy like they were going to overthrow him. All right, time to do some more logic. A box next to this box contains gems. That would be this box. A box next to this box is true. Both boxes next to this gem. Both boxes next to this box contain gems. So I feel like, how the fuck do we know this is Saturn who says the dude just... That's true, yeah. So we don't know that it's Saturn because it was like painted on his walls or something. Let me see. Yeah, it's one of the black paintings that Goya painted directly on the walls of his house sometime between 1820 and 1823. And it's like, we don't know if this is Saturn eating his son. I'm assuming that like they're saying it's Saturn eating his son based off of like the type of things that Goya liked to draw, and maybe the fact that it's a much nicer thing than just like some nice ass cannibalism, dude. I can't imagine that would sell well in art exhibits. Some sweet ass cannibalism. A box next to this box is true. If this is true, then this is true. Both boxes next to this gem. Both boxes next to this box contain gems. There's one true, one false, one contains gems, right? A box next to this box contains gems. These two things cannot be true or maybe they can be. Do I just wing it? Oh, I have to use indirect reasoning again. If this box is true, and this box is true, then this box and this box are true. And they would make all three boxes true. No. If this is true, then this box has gems. A box next to this box is true. If this is false, whatever, let's just open the white box. It might be nothing. I might get junk. Oh, I lucked out. My brain was hurting from thinking too much. Puzzles are hard. Items for sale. 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 Items for Sasalili. Or the commissari. I don't know why I'm saying commissari like that, but it's fun. The chapel. Oh, the red room is painful. It really is. Wait, did I go outside yet? Did I go outside and explore the outside room yet? I don't remember. Maybe we go commissari. It's one less opening. Oh yeah, the shrine. But I don't have to lose money every time I go in. Oh, it's this. Oh, no. Let's see what they have for some shopping. The salt shaker. What does the salt shaker do? Why is the salt shaker 5 coins? I don't know what the salt shaker does. I mean, in real life, I know what a salt shaker does. You shake it and salt comes out, but like, why? They have metal detectors too. Sleeping mask is the one where like the bed you get more steps. The shovel is useful. I think the shovel's like the best item, honestly. Nursery. Hallway. At some point, I'm going to be rewatching my stream to look for funny bits that I've think. It's going to be me saying names of various rooms. Hallway, nursery, dining room with various tones of approval or disapproval. Chapel. Doors in the West Wing are more likely to be locked. We know that's false because it's a red memo. Use the key. Is the other section open, though? The other section is open. We could, I think, storeroom. Fishing rod. Ooh, fishing rod. I haven't been fishing in a while. I am the Fisherman VTuber, and I haven't been fishing in like years. It's quite ironic, really. And I also get motion sick on boats really easily, too. Maybe I'm just maybe my existence is just a joke. Maybe whatever cruel god has given me my weak constitution and proneness to motion sickness but desire to fish, they're just having a laughing fit. Use this. Anyways, courtyard. You know, maybe life isn't so bad after all. Now, if I get a shovel, oof, it's all over for this game. The problem here... Oh, wait, is this openable? Yeah. Yeah, gems. I would have liked some keys, though. Is there another thing over here? Oh, there's all these things I want to open. I kind of want to go back and do my offering to the shrine. I think I will. Don't gotta be on a boat to go fishing. That's true. But I feel like every time I've done fishing from not the boat, I've never caught anything. Every time I've gone fishing on a boat, however, I've caught things. There's more fish out in the water, you know? There's more fish swimming out in the water than there are closer to sea. Maybe that's a metaphor for something. Maybe that isn't. But it's generally true. Maybe I'm just not a very skilled fisherman. Let's see. Then we go to the... Directions are hard. And I'm going to use a bunch of my steps to go all the way back to the shrine. This better be worth it. I have, like, no more steps left. Fishing ain't all about catching. That's true. Fishing is just kind of an excuse to go outside and touch grass and if you have a friend to go fishing with, just day drink. The real goal of fishing isn't to catch fish. It's to get drunk in public. Confirm. I'll give him all of my coins. Bless me, O shrine statue. Add 8 courtyards to my draft pool. Blessing duration 3 days. Holy, wait a minute. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good blessing. Now I just need a shovel. If I can get a shovel with the additional courtyards, maybe I can make it to the antechamber. Maybe the real fish that we catch are the friends that we make along the way. That could be something that's true. Hold on, where am I going? Oh, I'm not even inside the house yet. Why am I looking at the map? Then we go this way, and then we twist and turn. Twist. It's important that I don't use any more steps that are necessary, because I am starting to run low on steps. I think I've been a little bit too liberal with my step usage. Wait a minute. The real fish that we catch were the friends we made along the way. There might be something in there with that, you know? Oftentimes, the dating analogy is that there's more fish in the ocean when you get rejected by somebody. So, like, we can extend that analogy to cover not just romantic options, but also friendships and just general relationships with other people. I think I'm cooking something. Another courtyard? What is this? Freezes your accounts for the freezer. Money and gem amounts will not reset at the end of the day, and they cannot be adjusted or used until tomorrow. That's an interesting mechanic. However, courtyard. Another. Oh, and the metal detector. Oh, I love the courtyard, man. The courtyard is my favorite room. The real fish we caught were the beers we drank along the way. Cool. You know, if the fish see you up there with your buddy getting drunk and having a grand old time, that's the real bait. The worm or the other pieces of bait you put on the rod and you cast into the ocean, that's not the bait for the fish. The real fish bait is having a good time with your friends. The fish are attracted to the positive social energy. And then they come up on shore. They just jump to you. Kitchen has food for sale. I have no money, though. I love the laboratory is just a straight up dead end. There's nothing interesting about it. It's just, this is the laboratory. This is where your run ends. Or like, this is where this labyrinthine section ends. I go drawing room. Oh. Metal detector? Metal detector? Oh. 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 The phone is made of metal? Maybe? Put it on. Metal detector? Please? Where'd it go? There's something. There's something somewhere. Oh, coins. Oh. I love you, metal detector. The guest bedroom or the spare room? How many steps I got? 10? I take guest bedroom when I pray, I guess. This is a dead end. Maybe there's something useful in here at least. There's some fresh bed sheets. There's a note, but I've read the note already. Hunting. Oh, keycard. Keycard. Keycard is good. Now if I come across one of those electronic doors, I can open it now. Oh. Ooh. Go this way. Where are we going? The terrace. Green rooms do not cost while it's drafting. I think I need to go office here. Going office here uses more gems, but I can do something, right? Oh, there's a computer and the quill pen and there's lore. There's more lore and there's stuff here. Hold on a second. Things. What was that? What did I do? Ooh. Oh, we're hacking now. I'm still also on the lookout for the sheet music that the music room was telling me about. I don't know anything about that stuff. Origami. There has to be some significance to the cranes in the origami. I know there's like Japanese folklore or whatever, where it's like if you fold 1,000 cranes, your wish will come true. Maybe it's in reference to that? To some type of upgrade disc. What does this do? Insert into one of the estate terminals to permanently upgrade one of your floor plans. That sounds pretty broken. What is this? Coupon book. Save 1 on each purchase made. There's so many things in here. Oh, Bridget. Please check if any books matching these titles are available for purchase in Reddington. That's the local town. Flight of the Queen. March of the Count. Fall of the Lord. Passing of the Barons. Herrings of the Major. But this herrings is in red. Is this a red herring? There's too many details. My brain wasn't made to comprehend so much detail. Well, there's only one of them that's in black. Had a little trouble reading the Baron's writing, so I am not sure if the last title is intended to be hearings or herrings. But knowing Herbert, I suspect either would be suitable. What this tells me something about Herbert's character. I don't know who Herbert is, though. Herbert is hard to understand. Hold on. I have to another thing to take a picture of. I'm gonna be looking through my pictures one day. I'm gonna be like, huh. I have a lot of pictures of my computer screen of just random snippets. Like, huh. Oh yeah, it was when I was addicted to blueprints and I was trying to figure out all the stuff. Flight of the Queen. Flight of the Queen. So these title of the flights, march, fall, passing. What do these all have in common? March is in spring, fall and passing. Passing is like transience, like passing through. It could be like a death. Somebody died. Flight. Maybe the queen's a bird. Maybe the queen's a bee. I don't know. There's another thing over here. The antechamber lever in the greenhouse is broken again. I don't think there is enough time to put in another work order before Simon arrives. So just make sure the west and east levers are operational. Oh. So the antechamber is going to be locked, I think. I'm going to get there and I'm not going to be able to enter it. But I'm going to have to make sure that the west and the east levers are operational. The west and the east levers. Are those in the greenhouse? In the greenhouse, greenhouses are normally outside, I think, because they need to get sun, because greenhouses are to grow plants in, right? They're not actually green. They're made of glass, so they have to be outside. So I have to go outside in the west section and the east section, and then I have to take the broken lever collection that I've made. Yes. It's all coming together. I'm beginning to understand. Insert disc. Let's upgrade something. What are we upgrading? Let's upgrade the... If I could upgrade the parlor, I would. Oh, storeroom upgrade. Okay. Do one of 3 different floor plans. Plus 2 keys, plus 2 gems, or plus 10 coins. 2 keys. Easy. I need more access to better rooms first before I can like do everything else. Who are these people? Why can I look at their pictures? Are these my relatives? Do I have dementia? I know I'm a child. Maybe the plot twist is that we are the uncle. It could be like those shitty plot twists that people suggest, like how Ed and Eddie all live in purgatory. Or like how some popular television series is just one dream. It could be something like that, except I'm the uncle. I leaved all of my estates to myself, and the whole point is like, oh wait, hold on. Really shitty fan theory coming soon. I'm the uncle who's in a coma and he thinks he's the child self, but by uncovering the entrance to the 46th room, I gain all my memories back, And I don't know how this would have any plot significance. That's my attempt at a bad all a dream type theory is. Okay, I don't know what the code is. 4, 5, 2, 9, 2. Enter. Is there a way for me to figure out the code? I mean, obviously there's going to be a way to figure out the code. I could just look it up, but that would defeat the purpose of playing the game. I could hack I can mod the game to just give me everything for free, but then I want to work for it, no? Oh, wait. Can I touch something here? I think something here was interactable. Might have been the door. Yeah, I think it's the door. How about on this side? There's a globe. Is that a D20? Is that a D12 skeleton? Is that a dodecahedron? Is that a camera? Windows? Can I jump out the windows? I was saying, why doesn't my character just like take a hammer, jump out the windows, and then go around? Because we know vaguely where the antechamber is. But then I realized, we can also go outside as well, which is interesting. Courtyard or the boudoir. I still don't know. So I know that all of you. Do you play D&D? I want to, because I've played D&D before, but every time I get like me and my friends get a D&D group together, we do the classic thing, playing a couple sessions. Everyone's busy. We can't arrange like a third meeting, but it's fun. I would like to do it more. I like pencils. I like paper. I like rolling dice. But it's just it's too time. Schedulings, meetings, scheduling conflicts. The bane of my existence. I am using so many of my courtyards in my pool. I think I go up. Up seems good. I'm using a lot of my gems also. Why is there a breeze? There was never a breeze in the courtyard before. Where'd the roof go? Was this always unroofed? I guess so. Ooh. Alright. I think I'm gonna make I might be able to make it to the antechamber, but I won't be able to enter the antechamber. It depends if there's a magic 8 ball on Etsy that has a D20. Wait, what? A magic 8 ball on Etsy that's a D20 in it? Magic 8 ball D20. Huh? Like you shake it, like instead of rolling a D20, you just shake it and then you have the result in there? Hold on, why is my internet slow? Why is it taking like 17 hours to load Etsy? Is Etsy that bandwidth consuming? I mean, I'm streaming right now, but it shouldn't take up too much. Custom Magic 8 ball. 20 enters. No, that's D20 with Classic 8 logo. What? Interesting. I don't know. It depends. 15% discount. I think my aunt has a Magic 8 ball. I remember going to my aunt's apartment like when I was super young, and she'd have like some Magic 8 ball that I would play with it. What the heck? Why is it $90? Why is it $82? Wait, are all Magic 8 balls that expensive? There is a dice in the 8 ball. When I get your 20 answers, oh, because it's custom, I guess. I guess the customization part is why it's expensive. No, I had a friend in college who would play D&D, not with me, but with he had another group of friends. And he had really nice dice. He had those like metal heavy dice set that when you roll, there's just the heft in your hand feels good. You know what I mean? Very tactile experience. Another courtyard? Oh, I'm going to run out of... One of you, you're looking at 46. I see one on Etsy for $82. I see another Magic 8 ball for $140, but that one doesn't have a D20 in it. The hell? But I also don't know how reliable the stuff... I also don't know how reliable Etsy stuff is. Tungsten D20s? Yeah. I don't know if they were tungsten who built it out. They might have just been like steel or something, but they were small and heavy. And like the weight feels good. I don't know what it is about having like small things that weigh a lot. It's satisfying. Courtyard. I could chapel a courtyard. I have no more gems. This could be bad. Hopefully I like gain something from the gems over here. If I had a shovel, I could dig up so many things also. Oh, keys. That's good. me see. I can go up or I can go to the side. For some reason, I always think tungsten is like a radioactive metal. Oh, I can go to the coat check. I can go the bedroom. I'll go bedroom. I'm so close. I'm so close to the last room. I'm so close to the antechamber. The one room away. I just need to roll lucky. I just get lucky. Just get lucky. Just get lucky. No. No. Fuck. I'm very sad. I have no more gems. We'll enter the bedroom. We'll enter the bedroom. It's the bunk bedroom. There's money. The money could be useful. There's like a tripod there. Pills. Video game system. There's a video game inside the video game. You found a tungsten D20. It's $2,000. Okay, I don't think he had a tungsten D20 then. I don't know what else. Maybe it was like metal. Of course it was metal. Maybe it was like steel. That's what I was going to say. Metal D20s. True metal D20s. Norse Foundry. What's with all these like custom blacksmithing places naming themselves like Viking Forge, Norse Foundry, Odin's Furnace, things like that. They sound cool as hell, but still. Damascus Steel D20, $90. Copper. A copper D20 is $35. I know what copper is made of, thankfully. RuneScape taught me that copper is made of... no, bronze is made of copper and tin. That's what RuneScape taught me. Pig iron. Pig iron, I'm pretty sure it's just like low-quality iron. A tungsten D20? Wait, how expensive is tungsten? Price of tungsten. If they ever put a uranium D20 on the market, be sure to let me know. I'll pay however much money for a uranium D20. It'll be on the cheap, but what you don't pay for the uranium D20, you pay later for your chemotherapy when you get cancer from all the radiation. One tungsten bar. Price range $51 to $52. There's not much change. Oh yeah, people invest in metals. I forgot about that. How about a plutonium D20? How about a solid hydrogen D20 that's kept in a specialized compartment? That'd be cool as hell. Anything else I can pick up in here? No, it's just a bunk bed with money. Camp Colonel. It looks like these titles are important here. I don't know what titles are important, though, and what aren't. Bunk bed. Can I go up the bed? I can't. Anything else over here? There's a hamster. What the hell? Does it follow my mouse? Can I interact with it? What the hell is a hamster doing in here? Or is this a gerbil? He goes in a wheel. If I watch him for long enough, will he do something? The only thing I know about hamsters is that, like, the mom will eat their babies. That's kind of fucked up. Nature's kind of scary, man. He's drinking water now. This hamster's daily routine, is he going to do an ice bath and go for, like, a mile run? Zircon glass dice on Etsy? Zircon. What is zircon? I'm not well versed in my materials. What I am well versed in, though, things that will cause me pain. Ceramic metal. Strength, wear resistance. Oh. For some reason I thought zircon would be like related to silicon. Because they both have con and they both make glass. From nothing here. I've actually never bought anything off of Etsy. Because it just seems like, I don't know. Sometimes things seem shady. Like, Craigslist-esque. Even though Craigslist was pretty reputable, I think. But it's also like the place where people solicited stuff. 7 locked doors. Oh god. Maybe I'll go to the Great Hall. Trace amounts of uranium and thorium. Yeah, but like trace amounts of uranium isn't as good as just the pure uranium, you know? I guess I go dark room. The power goes out. Oh, I shouldn't have taken dark room. There's vents here. Maybe I'm going to crawl through the vents eventually. It's locked. How about this one? Everything's locked. I don't have enough keys. I have 9 coins, though. I wish I could fast travel. Can I make another offering? I don't think I can make another offering. I could go to the commissary. The commissary. The commissarice. There is no anything else here, right? This way? Go down. This way. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I have no more keys. Perhaps I can go down to this courtyard and make my way around over there. I don't have a lot of anything, though. If I can open that safe, I feel like there's a lot of money in there, or like lore. And both are good. Lore is actually worth more than gold to me, currently. Not there. I have to go down this way. Yes. There's nothing in here. Well, okay. There's two courtyards attached to each other. Like, technically, bananas contain small amounts of radiation, right? But I'm not going to get cancer from eating bananas. I think. It could be like if you drink like 5,000 liters of coffee, you'll die of caffeine overdose. If you eat like 5,000 pounds of bananas, you'll die from radiation poisoning. That was kind of the premise of Steins Gate, at least. Bananas containing trace amounts of radiation, or something like that. And then they used it for CERN and other stuff. I should really rewatch Steins Gate. I just like haven't watched any anime in so long. Where the hell am I going? I'm running out of steps. I'm gonna pass out in the middle of the whatever. Oh, fade to black. The fact that it's not just like a hard cut to fade to black makes me think like maybe if I run to a certain room and I pass out, maybe I'm thinking a little too hard. The house might be a little different. Mount Holly wait a minute. Garden Villa. So I suppose like the rooms that you draft influence what kind of Mount Holly you get. Because normally it says mid-sized villa, but that's when if I unlock like a bunch of other stuff. Garden Villa implies the rooms I draft have an effect on like the title. I guess it's like a run summary kind of thing. What kind of run did you have? I have to sneeze. Ugh. Oh, never mind. I lied. All right. Back to the outside room first. We'll continue going east. East seems to be... Twas not a lie, it was a prophecy. I did sneeze. East seems to be the way to go until I unlock, like, the way to exit the house from the east side. East side, B side. Let's see. Each time you draft a dead end in your home, spread $5, 5 coins in the tomb or the trading post. The root cellar, I don't want dead ends though, but like money, but I don't need dead ends. It's ironic. I can either get the one where I can spend the money or I can get the one that generates money. I'll just go for root cellar. Getting root cellar seems good. Does this guarantee me shovel at least? That would be pretty neat. Family tree. Hold on. We have Baron Thomas Sinclair, Baroness Herbert Sinclair, Simon. What was our uncle's name again? I don't remember. Blueprints uncle name. Did they ever tell us? Welcome to Mount Holly. Wait, where every dawn Vales navigate. What's the uncle's name? What's the uncle's name? They didn't tell me the uncle's name. Why is there a heart there? Why is there only a heart between Simon H. Sinclair and Clara Epson? Maybe this is our uncle? Maybe this is our mom? If this is our mom, then our mom was the guy whose house we're exploring, his niece. So that would be this guy then? No. If our mom is the niece of maybe this guy? Yeah, that would make sense. Maybe? Epson, Sinclair, these seem like ancient or noble houses of yore. Potato. Can I pick up the potato? I can't. There's potions here as well. This seems... Maybe not potions, like wine? Basket? These barrels, they're different colors. What do I believe? Who do I trust? There's so much digging here as well. I don't know. I guess I have to go find early closet, and then if I can get early closet, I can go dig in the root cellar a lot and pray. That seems like a good strategy, because I did get the root cellar. I'm not even sure if I should always go outside first. Maybe it's like, closet? Early closet? Shovel? 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 No. Ooh. Ooh. Not even, like, cool items. Boring items. No, the field with no shovel. The storeroom is nice, but I think the nook is better. I don't want to cut off my option too early. I already drafted one dead end. I don't want to draft another one. I have no gems. I have no gems. Hallway. We'll make our way to the east side and try to make a break for it there. Nursery or den? Den. This clock, it stares at me. It stares at me every time I enter the den, and I don't know what to make of it. The gears move, but the hands don't. I can go up. I must go up. I can go down as well, actually. I'll drop the dead end here if I can. 4 items. In the walk-in closet, there's 4 items. Wait, that seems good. Shovel, please give me a shovel. Please give me a shovel. Shovel, please. There's like a dog tag for item check-in. Shoot, fancy-ass shoes. What is that, a butt plug? Lucky rabbit's foot. Never mind. I mean, I guess you could put it in your butt if you want to. What else is there? I was guaranteed 4 items. Gem, key. No shovel. This is truly depression. Draft the room that gives me more dig spots. Never get something to dig with. Spare room. I need to get garage. Let's see. Does this pattern look any different? There's a dig spot there now, but no shovel. No shovel here as well. Curse you, groundskeeper man who split the shovel and everything else up and scattered them to the sun. Curse you. Secret passage leads to a room of a color of my choice. I want a green room. Green room is a good room. Green room is the best room for me. I feel like the red rooms are terrible now, but later I feel like the red rooms are there's going to be like some things I can unlock, some build I can go, some rooms I can craft that make the green room good. I haven't gotten there yet. Only like 3 hours into the game. How much have I played this game actually? Only, oh, it doesn't say. It does not say. Huh. Well, I'm only like, I know I'm only like 3 hours in. Special cost bypass the veranda or the aquarium. Aquarium is every color of room or the courtyard. I want the courtyard. Courtyard good, courtyard good. Anything interesting here? There's a metal detector. Metal detector, but no shovel. Honestly, like, not the greatest. If I could start every run with a shovel, that would be really cool. That'd be fantastic. A hat? There? That? There's nothing! There's nothing! I'll keep running up. Eventually, if I continue to run up, I have to get somewhere, right? Oh, security. I have no gems, though. The bedroom. The bedroom? No, it was in the bunk bedroom was where I found the key card before. I feel like I'm blowing my keys too early. Maybe I should be more strategic with this. There's a wine cellar. I haven't been to wine cellar yet. I can go wine cellar, go travel back down the east hall, try to like wrap around to get to the antechamber that way. And that way, because I have gems, I can unlock more rooms as well. What is this? Silverware. Lockpick. Lockpick it. Will occasionally be able to unlock some normal doors. That sounds good. The 3 gems. There's so many dig spots. Ah, but I have no shovel. I guess the root cellar is kind of a gamble if I choose it early. Can I go down this way? Yeah. Then we go parlor, pantry, chapel. Chapel has 3 exits, right? It does. There's a red room. It's a red room. I'll draft it, though. I have found coins in the chapel before. Oh, there's coins on the floor. And now I just have to never come through the chapel again. And that way I can preserve, like, all of my money. I have gems now. Observatory curves up. That's good. Hopefully I haven't, like, gotten to the bad part of the observatory where I don't get anything. Or where the star signs screw me over. Let's go this way. Oh, no. Oh, yes. Rooms with 4 doors are more common today. That's good. That's good. The Southern Cross. Why is it a Southern Cross? What happened to a Northern Cross? Why not an Eastern Cross or a Western Cross? Oh, why can't I click out? Escape, I guess, works as always. Then we go up. This is a door, right? That is a door. I have... lose half my steps. The rotunda can rotate. The archives. While drafting, you will no longer be able to see all 3 of your potential floor plans. You know? Your friend won the Marvel Rivals of Gamescom Canada. What the hell? Your friend's a professional gamer? What the fuck? How much money did they win? Is that like a big tournament? I don't know what the context of various game stuff is. I know E3 is where all the... EVO is where all the big fighting games are. League of Legends has Worlds, and there's like T1 is a Dota one. But is this good? Are they going to go pro? Oh. $2K, $2,000 a new game and gear? Red, can your friends say that, like, I was also on the team? I was a sub, I was the coach, I was the strategy coordinator. You know, I was helpful, I was watching their scrims, I was giving them advice, you know? My strategic advice to the team was just kill those guys, and they did it. They executed well. Hold on, there's lore. Lore, go. I did play Marvel Rivals. It was fun. It was kind of fun. I'm not the biggest fan of hero shooters, though. I'm also terrible at them in the first place. I'm terrible at FPSs. Marigold wins Herald Literary Honor. Popular children's writer Marianne Marigold adds yet another feather to her scholastic cap when she discovered on Thursday that her picture book, Swimbird, had been chosen as the Herald Literary Medal, an illustrated book of the year. This is Marigold's 2nd time winning this prestigious honor. The previous medal was, of course, for her debut effort. Gamescom Canada. Gamescom Canada. Marvel Rivals. The tournament taking place. Oh, that was today. $2,800. So they run most of the prizes from the prize pool. Interesting. Interesting. This is Marigold's 2nd time winning this prestigious honor. The previous one was, of course, for her debut effort. She was no stranger to the niece and closest living relative of Baron H.S. Sinclair. So H.S. is our uncle, I believe. Mary began using Marigold as a pen name to free her from the political association that one might make with the Sinclair family, so where there's like rich. Oh. Swimbird author never considered herself a success. She's humble. She confided, "My son was the one that secretly got me to start writing. I'd always challenged myself to never tell him the same story." Wait a minute. Is this our mom? The niece and closest living relation of Baron H.S. Sinclair? Our mom was the guy who owns the place's niece. So I guess this is our mom then. So then my son was the one that actually got me to start writing. So we did. To tell him the same story twice at bedtime. And so as we ran out of books we owned, my imagination had to take over from there. Had elaborated in previous interviews that her debut book, Red Prince. It's the reverse title drop. It's when they say, like, the opposite of the name of the series, the Red Prince. It would be like if Cloud said this really was our first fantasy. A statement that has been held with much skepticism by the many pundits that viewed that book as a rather thinly veiled political critique of the Royalist Party and their unwavering blind loyalty to the throne. Huh. So she has like political writings, but I guess like maybe they're not supposed to be political. People just think they are because of the connection to Baron H.S. Sinclair. Interesting. Publisher and author detained by Red Guard questions. Caleb Manning and his publisher Philip White were two. What's the colors seem important here. You know, we have blueprints. Mary Gold. Gold is a color. That was our mother's name, and she wrote the book Red Prince. Maybe we're the blueprints? Philip White, he seems like a prominent character as well, just because he has a color in his name. Were two of the 36 names that appeared on a leaked dossier, naming them a person of interest in the Trinsdale bombing that killed 4 people last Tuesday. What the hell? And his publisher, an author, is committing acts of terrorism. Although no group has come forth to officially take responsibility of the attack, it is widely believed by authorities to be the work of the insurgent group RLCF, who also call themselves the Children of Blackwater. Another color there. I think the colors have some significance. Ruffington Press was quick to dismiss the rumors in a statement released on Friday, maintaining that the popular author and Mr. White were simply victims of an unfortunate happenstance. This would not be the first time that the publishing house has offended a rogue employee. 3 years ago, an associate editor with the company was arrested for criminal conspiracy, though the charges were later dropped. Marigold drops publisher. Did we have the same? Did our mom have the same publisher? Local author and popular personality Marion Marigold has announced a split with her long-term publishing partner, Ruffington Press, citing personal reasons. The announcement came after the arrest last week of fellow author and colleague Caleb Manning, whom Marigold has referred to as her mentor, friend, and confidant. A lot of mentions of our mother, not of our dad, though. Is it possible that there was some type of tryst involved here, some type of elopement with Marigold and Caleb Manning? And when he committed this crime, we had to distance ourselves. Marigold is the third prominent writer to distance himself from the publisher this week. Manning and White at press function. He looks like a villain. He's bald. And a beard. Was seen at the corner. Suspicious bag under... That's cut down. Waved down a local. This is the third major. It is a anticipated charge. Manning was the last. No trace is discovered of Cinca Eris, but search continues. Wait a minute. Cinca was the company that the laboratory person wrote about. Or the laboratory person. Mary Matthew Jones, the author and illustrator whose fanciful stories are written under the pen name Marion Marigold, was last seen by a close friend around 3:45 p.m. Friday, getting into a carriage after a late luncheon date at the 100 Bells Tea Room in Trinsdale. Mrs. Jones never arrived home, and the carriage driver could not be located. Family and local authorities are very concerned, but have not deemed the case foul play. It's an out-of-character incident at this point that we are seeking information. So there's somebody who went missing, and there's more! So this is the last page then. Priceless jewels stolen in dramatic royal museum heist. Thieves in the royal capital of Fen Ares have broken into one of the crown's fabled closed exhibits. Oh, ow. These lavish rooms have historically been reserved exclusively for the use of the aristocracy and high peerage, and access has never been granted to those outside noble circles, at least not until today. Excuse me. As local police and forensic experts have been spotted in virtually every corner of the museum grounds dredging for clues, the museum authorities said they were alerted in the middle of the night by reports of several masked intruders seen breaching the south wall and brandishing firearms. The intruders broke into the museum, subdued the royal guard, and disabled the security system. By that time, the militia had arrived and seen the burglars had simply vanished. Hold on a second. Our uncle's a member of high peerage. He's a baron. Our mom is a prominent author. We're looking for a 46th room. This mentions like closed exhibit rooms, fabled closed exhibits, fabled closed rooms, so something of the sort. Maybe this is what we're looking for. Maybe this is the 46th room. By the time the militia, after all, the lost jewels has not been publicly announced, among the treasured artifacts rumored to be stolen is a round ruby crown of Orinda Ares, a priceless crown jewel whose material worth pales in comparison to the historic value. If these rumors are true, the evidence may suggest that the theft was politically motivated. Is it possible that the gems we're finding scattered around the house are the gems that were stolen from this closed exhibit? Are we complicit in some crime? Are we an investigator perhaps of this? So many questions, not enough answers yet. Not enough. Go up. We're close, we're really close. We have no more keys though. Wait, I have a lockpick. How do I... Great Hall. This is it. One room stands between me and the Ark and the antechamber. It's closed. The antechamber is closed. I mean, I knew it was, but like, that's all locked as well. Well, let's lockpick our way through this. The weight room, gem requirement, redraw. Entry, I suppose. So the antechamber is closed to us because we don't have anything. You know what I mean? We haven't I can't pick this one. Can I try again? I can't. Too difficult to pick. All right, sad. I don't think there's like a calculation. I don't think there's, alright, maybe I can't pick every door then. Can I at least pick this one? Oh, I can. There's something behind here. Oh, we're one away from the antechamber. So close, yet so far. Very sad. So there is conditions I have to meet before I can enter the antechamber, so which I assume is the east and west gardens. Okay, I can't pick this door lock as well. Oh well, back to the Great Hall. Great Hall actually had nothing that I can do here. Anything? Nope. Because I can't pick that door, but at least I can go into the archives. So I'm like still slowly piecing together the lore. Our mom was a rich author. Passageway. I guess we go storeroom. I want the keys. It would be super nice to get a shovel as well. I can use this and go back into the other room. The Great Hall. And then I can go right or left. Left is... Right and left are honestly quite hard to tell apart. It's also just such a arbitrary denotation, demarcation. The rotunda, I have gems now. The rotunda seems good. It's worth 3 gems. I think this is my first 3 gem room. I don't want to rotate just yet. Alright, lockpick. I can't pick it. Okay. Not the parlor, not the commissary. Rotate the floor plans. Oh, I can rotate these. Excellent. So here's the second part of the antechamber. I can't get in. How absurd. How truly, truly absurd. I have gems now at least. I don't know what to do with the gems. Alright, more logic puzzles. The gems are in the black box. This could be true or false. The gems are in a box with a statement. That is true. That has to be true. Wait, no, that doesn't have to be true. Logic puzzle. If this is true, then this one's also true, but then this is false. And we know there's always one false box. So if this is false, The gems are in the black box. So let's assume the gems are in the white box. If the gems are in the white box, then the black box is false. And this box is false as well. If the gems are in the blue blocks, the blue blocks, the blue box, the blue blocks, the blue blocks, the blue blocks, the blue box, then this statement is true. There's nothing here, and the blue box statement is false, so the gems have to be here. There needs to be exactly one true, one false, one doesn't matter. I'm so smart. By George, I'm the greatest detective alive. Can we rotate this room itself? Oh. Freaky. The rotunda allows for... The rotunda is a pathway to many abilities some may consider unnatural. We go left. Locked. Oh, we unlocked it. Okay, I have gem requirements though. Garage. The garage could be good. The reason for that is because the garage is how I go outside, but this is the left wing, not the right wing or the east wing. And I want to draft the garage in the right wing and the east wing so that I can do other things, you know? I think I go with the drawing room. Or I could go garage, take the keys, go to the pantry. Go up? That's an idea too. How do I want to play this though? They both require one gem no matter what, unless I just randomly pick this and it turns out to be good. I'm thinking. Because if I unlock the room that the pantry is connected to, it might just be a dead end. There might just be nothing I can do about it. I think the drawing room is better. I still have 20 steps. I can still explore more and find rooms with keys in them. Plus, this room just might randomly have a key in it. Yeah, I know how the drawing room works. There might also be randomly other stuff as well. A lockpick. Ah! I forgot that the rooms here could also just be straight up be locked. Ah! Nightmare scenario. Where do I go now? I guess I go all the way back. And I go all the way to the entrance hall. I try to work my way back up from there. Blessing of the Gardener. I have 8 more courtyards that I can draft. This blessing does last more than 1 day, though. Turn, turn, turn. Oh. Where am I going? I don't think I even have enough footprints left to make it all the way back to the beginning, but I might as well try. It'll be an early rank room. Ow. But at the very least, it's more rooms to explore. Maybe I can finally... No, I've already unlocked the boudoir. Maybe I can unlock another room then. I turn down. Yes, yes, very good. Sehr gut, sehr gut. But in the laboratory from a few runs ago, I know that there was some connection image between like a grandfather clock and a tie. Maybe the ties are important. I have a lot of items here as well. Wait, what does Lucky Rabbit's Foot do? Greater chance of finding items. Oh, just increases my luck. Is this suitcase openable? No. Sad. Go down? Then I just run all the way down? I guess I run all the way to the den and then I turn like right or left to the hallway. I think it's right. You reverse the direction when you're upside down, right? I just wanted a shovel, man. If I had a shovel, this run would be a lot smoother. I can go this way. I don't remember if this is locked or not. The corridor. The corridor or the gymnasium? Or that. I think the gymnasium? The corridor? I think the corridor. The only thing the gymnasium has over the corridor is it connects back to the entrance hall. But I'm too low steps to really care about that. Anything here? Is this like supposed to be our mom? Was our uncle obsessed with our mom in like a weird way? Is that a possibility? We have to go archive floor plan here. What did we get? The boudoir, the boudoir. Well, the run's over. This was a pretty long run though. This is a pretty good one. We got all the way to the antechamber, but now we know we have to set up some preconditions before we actually access the antechamber. Oh, the Christmas again. Is Christmas important? Probably. Oh. Christmas probably seems important. Beat. Alright, we'll call it the day here, unless there's more to explore. I can go outside again. Going outside would net mean what, though? I don't know exactly. We'll go outside. Call it. We're still, I think, pretty early game. I want to see, like, average days to get to antechamber blueprints. So it says, like... So if some guy took 35 days to reach the antechamber, but I think they're saying the average is like 20 days, perhaps? I don't know. I feel like I'm going to be one of those guys that doesn't reach the antechamber until like 30, until 80, 100 days maybe. I don't know. It seems hard. It seems very difficult. Day 10. We're already on day 10. So, like, if it's a 20-day average to reach the antechamber, we're like halfway towards there. Let's see. First things first. Use up 5 steps to go check the outside rooms. Or the outside room. I haven't unlocked the other section yet. What can it be? Hopefully something cool. I would rather have it be something cool than something lame. Items for trade. Make an offer to receive a blessing. Shit. Let's get shelter. I haven't been shelter yet. What was this? 1993. Was the fear of nuclear war still in people in 1993? I honestly don't know. There's a little section down here. There's nothing here, though. Nothing on the floor. Any lore? Wait, a painting. Oh, lore. Remain where you are for now. Given that the Red Guard is due tomorrow, we've agreed with your plan and have disabled remote access to other terminals and have sealed the network mainframe. Regardless of the danger, I am still not willing to risk removing shelter from the draft pool while the 3 of you are down there. 3 of us? Our best bet is to sit tight and hope for a little bit of luck. Maybe the shelter was to the 3 people. Who could it have been? Maybe it was our mom and her publisher and her author friend. Those 3 people. So publicly she distanced herself, but that was for political reasons. But in secret, she was helping them. The lore is slowly being decoded. My brain is working into overtime. I've never had to use my brain in this manner before. There's beds. There's 3 beds as well. Lore, consistency, hooray. They said that they removed the mainframe here. Or like they sealed it off from the main room. I feel like that's going to be false. Welcome to Mount Holly Bomb Shelter. Time lock safe. The shelter's time lock safe can be accessed by setting an unlocked date and time. You can only use any data and time as long as it's at least 1 hour in the future. Once unlocked, the time lock safe will remain. Do we know what day it is? Alright, I'm time lock. Oh. Time lock safe blueprints. Uh, uh, go to computer shelter, select time lock save set to November 7th. November 7th plus day number? What? November. Set time to 10:11 a.m. Confirm. Explain or wait clocks are in the entrance hall. Ew. Huh. Do I know what day it is? I know what day it is, like IRL. Let's use IRL day. What day is it right now, actually? Back. Radiation monitor. Log into network. I can't log into the network yet. So it's day 10. So September 7th is the first. November 7th is the first day. November 16th is today, I guess. Huh. November 16th, and then what do I set it to? I'm cheating a little bit, but that's because I wanna learn how things work. November 16th, which is coincidentally the same day as today. It's no, not exactly the same. It's only June 16th today. Huh. Go to computer shelter and select time lock save set data. Set time to locks entrance hall and den save opens itself with the select time. Interesting. That's a strange mechanic that I've never seen before. I'll go 11 a.m. Radiation monitor. A measurement of the radiation levels detected in the house and surrounding grounds. These readings are often spiked by the experiments conducted in Mount St. Take you. All doors automatically unlock. I didn't finish reading all of that, but that's okay. What does it say? If the reading is 12 USV or higher, emergency protocol will initiate and all doors in the house will automatically unlock. Is this saying that if I go to the laboratory and make it radioactive enough, I can automatically unlock all the doors? That's kind of mental. I like it. It's crazy. It's weird, but it like kind of, lore-wise, it doesn't make sense why you would unlock all the doors if the radiation is high, I guess. I'm not like a nuclear scientist or anything, but it just doesn't seem right. But that's interesting. That's very interesting. Very interesting to note. I will keep track of that in my head. So I set the time to unlock the safe at 11 a.m. So we'll see like where it is. I feel like the steps has something to do with the time. So we'll check the times. It's almost 9 so far. We'll continue eastward. I don't know where the safe is though. Where is the time lock safe blueprints? Oh, it's next to the computer terminal in the shelter. Okay. Okay. Hallway. Drafting hallway seems good. I guess like the rooms with an orange background are just regular ass rooms. Nook. Key good. We'll keep exploring and then we'll eventually make our way back. We'll have to keep track of the time because the time isn't good. Den good. Den has a clock as well. Before it was like 8:50 whatever. Now it's 9 o'clock. Okay, so time passes somewhat normally, I believe. Or maybe not normally. Time passes. How does it pass? I don't know. Parlor or kitchen? Parlor? We want more gems. More logic puzzles. I feel like the deeper into the rooms I go, the harder the logic puzzles will be. But for the most part, they're pretty simple. There's a second page there. No, there's not. It's the same page. Every box is blocked. That's false. Every box contains gems. That's false. The statements on one of the other two boxes will be true if you replace the word every with this. This box is black. This one's not true. This box contains gems. It's a courtyard. Courtyard, good. Bedroom, good too. I feel like the bedroom should have a clock, and it's simply because I need to be able to, like, read what time it is to wake up. There's a picture of a clock, but there's no clock. Reddington. I can't open any of these things, though. I can't remember which day, what time I set the alarm for. I think I set it for 11 a.m. So I can continue searching around the house for a bit. Use. The walk-in closet has 4 items. That might be the best option. A key card. Ooh. What is this? Gem? What's this? What is this? The safe deposit box key. That's in... Wait, that's in a room. I know where that is. Things are being figured out today. I'm learning. Well, I guess the courtyard always had no roof. I guess I'm just dumb. Observatory. Grab more of these. After this room, I'm going to run back to the den to check the time. What does this paint me a picture of? Diamondus Major and the twins. Okay, let me get some more keys first, actually. I would turn back, but I want more keys. Keys for sale. How nice of him. The guest bedroom as well. I don't have no money to buy keys with, though. But you know what? Let's do keys for sale. I don't know what the time safe is going to contain, but like the time lock safe will contain. But potentially could be good. A special key? 12 for 3 keys. That's not a bad bargain. Maybe I should have taken the... Maybe I should have taken the other one instead. I'm not sure. I am not sure. Then I can check the time. 9:30. Okay. The den says it's 9:30. I still have like some time to kill. I don't know how time passes in this game, though. I don't know if it's like a function of steps or something else. I just opened them. The trunk is locked. Security. We will go storeroom because I want my keys. I want to open my boxes. That's literally the only reason. Plus, I got stuff. I don't remember what room the safe was in. I'll remember it if I see it, though. It was like... There was a computer in it. What is it, like a study or something? Oh, that's a lot of coins. Hold on. What is that? That's just a thing on the floor. All right. 11 coins. That's a lot. Oh, that's good. That's good. I can't go there. I can't go there. We'll go where we must. I feel like I need more steps, though. Breaker box. The breaker box? Oh, but there's dead ends everywhere. Ay. The pantry. We have more money. The pantry I also unlocked because I get an apple. Patio. Corridor. Chapel. I don't know. Corridor Chapel. Ugh. Whenever you enter Chapel, lose 1 coin. I have a lot of money to lose, though, is the thing. I don't want to have to continuously, like, run through it. It opens up more rooms, though, is my only reasoning for unlocking it. And there's also the possibility that I can find coins in here as well. There's a book. Is this the Holy Grail for, like, from the Indiana Jones and which Indiana Jones is it where they find the Holy Grail? Is it the Last Crusade? I think it's Last Crusade because it's got Indy's dad with him, right? Closet or boudoir? We can go closet, but this really severely limits my room options. I think boudoir. Anything in here? There's a brush, and there's a lot of like articles of women's shoes and clothing around this the banner. What's this? There's a safe here. Can I open it? This isn't the safe deposit. So the boudoir has a safe in it. The fuck? It's Cinca, though. This is all very interesting. I know how it works. Courtyard? Do I have enough for a courtyard? I do. I'll go courtyard. I'll give in my temptations. Oh, the door opening at this like jump scared me, even though this isn't a horror game. I don't know why. Let me go check the time. I'm starting to run out of steps, you know? Sheltered. Oh yeah, I got the shelter, so I'm safe from the effects of the room. 10 o'clock. How does time pass in blueprints? I need to look this up. How does time pass in blueprints? Five minutes real time is 1 hour in the game. So 5 minutes real time is 1 hour in the game. You know what? I'm gonna wait then. I'm gonna wait for this thing to go till 11 so I can open the safe. In the meantime, I'll just like sit here and ramble away about whatever while I wait for the time save. Because I'm running low on steps. I don't want to run out of steps before I can check the time lock safe in the, what's it called? You know what I mean? Because I still want to explore more. I guess the one thing I can do is I can go to the hallway and explore what's in the hallway. That last room that's like already boxed in. It might need a key though. No, it needs no key. The guest bedroom or the closet? This could be a good place to play. This could be a good place to put a guest bedroom so I can continue exploring because I do have the key card and the vault key. I do have like items that will allow me to go further. Ow. I banged my toe on my desk while I'm like scrungling about. But I don't know. But I also really am greedy. I guess I can go guest bedroom. I still have enough money that I can go to the locksmith and buy keys, even if I have to pass through the chapel a couple of times. And there is still the possibility that I just like oh, yep, just like I said, I wander into something here. How point? Where am I? This way. All right, let's check the time. So we're just going to sit here and watch the clock for 45 minutes of in-game time. I don't know how much time that is IRL. I think I looked it up and it says an hour is like 7 minutes or so in real time. So while I sit here and ramble, I'm just going to like randomly talk about shit. I don't know what to talk about. I mean, I guess like, what have I been doing recently? In my YouTube Shorts algorithms, I've been getting, what are they called? Normally my YouTube Shorts is like sword guy, etymology guy, and food guys, and I'm perfectly fine with like the holy trinity of YouTube Shorts guys. But recently I've been getting sleight of hand guys too, on like magic tricks with decks of playing cards. And I kind of want to go get a deck of playing cards and learn how to do some of the magic tricks. Because some magic tricks are like self-working. They depend on what's called modular arithmetic. The fact that the cards are cyclical and you can do certain tricks with them because of the arrangement of the cards. But there's some sleight of hand tricks that are just legitimately cool. Plus, like, I like doing things with my hands. That's why I learned how to solve Rubik's Cubes, because I like to fiddle with things. So, yeah. But I've also had this craving before, like a few years ago. It's like a couple of cravings that I randomly have that come in cycles. It's the desire to randomly pick up a deck of playing cards and start practicing sleight of hand and magic. And then I also occasionally randomly get an urge to just, like, buy a guitar and learn how to play the guitar. Every few years, I just feel this deep, dark, not even a dark urge, just this deep desire to pick up a guitar and learn how to play it. Because in college, I learned how to play ukulele because my friend had one. I was like, damn, this is kind of fun. I'm going to buy one for fun and learn some chords, and I did. But then you start playing, then the guitar is harder because it's 6 strings and it's bigger, you know? But it might just be because I've been listening to a lot of, like, guitar music generally. Also, a lot of the music I've listened to in the past, what's shaped my musical palette has been, like, classic rock. Because my dad would put on, classic rock radio in the car when we were driving places. It's just generally what I lean towards. Like, what is there? What is my favorite band now I think about it? Be Steely Dan, but that's like 70s shit. That wasn't on the classic rock radios. I mean, I guess, like, one artist I can always find myself coming back to is Billy Joel. Why? I don't know. There's just like a Joel for every season, bro. There's just a Billy Joel for every vibe. Holy shit, 30 minutes is already passed. I wonder what's in the safe anyways. What else is there? Today was Father's Day. That was cool, I guess. What else was there? Ow. I was supposed to learn how to multi-stream on YouTube. Because I don't want to say I have a YouTube audience, but, like, I post shorts there. And just posting shorts there sporadically has amassed me, like, 160 followers somehow. Or subscribers, I guess it is. So I have wanted to try streaming there for a while. But multi-streaming is weird. I was looking up ways to do it. I need to download some OBS application. There was one that I thought would work, but apparently it's paid. You have to pay for it, called Restream.io, whatever it is. But the thing about YouTube streams as opposed to Twitch streams is you need to make like a thumbnail, you have to schedule a stream. It's a little more convoluted than just pressing the go live button. But I do think discoverability is a bit better there, simply because, like, Twitch discoverability is pretty shit, as everybody knows. You go to your game topic, you'd have to, like, scroll all the way down. But YouTube, I think, does kind of push small streamers sometimes, because I'll be listening to music or watching videos of, what do I watch videos of? I don't know, TCGs, MBT, Yu-Gi-Oh stuff, and Northern Lion clips. And I'll occasionally get recommendations for just random small streamers with a few viewers. So I do think YouTube is a bit better at pushing the smaller streamer envelope. I don't know. 15 minutes until the safe opens. I'm gonna go get to it first. It'll probably make a funny noise like a ding or something. I don't even know what's in the box though. Hopefully something cool. It should be something cool. I went through the entire process of calculating what day it was based off of the lore. Oh, of course. That's not always true. So the clocks actually do have some function then. This is the time lock save. Press enter. Can I check time lock save? Once. I don't want to set the unlock thing because they might fuck it up. You know what I mean? Exit. So we're just going to wait here. Now, technically, I probably should have gone back to the... I could have stayed in the entrance hall to check the time and then go out and check it, because maybe I did something wrong. Because if I'm just sitting here, I won't know when it's activated. What time is it right now, though? It's 1:14 a.m. in real life time. So maybe if I just sit here, I'll wait until like 1:20 or so, and then I'll open it. You know? I could also hold on a second. Wait a minute. This is the ideal time to take a piss, and I'm not gonna piss myself on stream. Even though that would be quality content, it would also be making quality fetish content. Not something I want to do yet with my life. Oh, so we will put on the bathroom break. I hope time still passes. Oh, the safe opened. I did it correctly. Oh, turn that off. Where's my headset? Oh, or my headphones. I guess it's technically a headset. It doesn't have a mic attached to it, but I don't use the mic that's attached to it. Alrighty. We got a red envelope. Oh, wait. Enter, exit. We got a red envelope. I hope there's money in there. We got a big gem. We got those keys. Oh no, that was whatever the gem was hanging on. I guess a 7. Dear uncle, the disappearance of my cousin Mary has long sat unfavorably with me and my father, and I will freely admit to you that the chilly airs of indifference you may have felt in my presence can be attributed entirely in the suspicions that I have harbored for these past years, the suspicions entirely aimed at yourself. So, our mom disappeared. This person, our mom's cousin, I guess. Yeah, our mom's cousin believes that our uncle had something to do with it. But if my suspicion is correct, then the uncle was hiding Mary from the world because she was getting some like political trouble for her political opinions or whatever. And while I've never had the opportunity to prove it, I felt very strongly that you had some deeper involvement in those events 4 years ago. The circulating rumors of those months did nothing but further reinforce my convictions in this fact. As those of us that are once bitten are twice shy, and I am aware of the cost my aggressively aloof behavior has had on the social standing of our family. I do not apologize for my actions, though I am now willing to admit that the conclusions I have reached may have been flawed. Last week I had a confidential conversation with one of our mutual acquaintances, a conversation that has shed more light on this mystery than all of my father's countless fruitless inquiries over the years. I now have reason to believe that you were in fact responsible for smuggling my cousin under cover of night across the red border to the southern seafront. Southern seafront. When we went to the fortune teller, there was an image of the sea, there was a prophecy. And I believe this may have occurred in September, a full 7 months after she was reported missing. A date that coincides not with her public disappearance in February, but instead with the notable theft of the ruby crown. All of my theories are coming together. I'm trying to piece together the lore. This is honestly the best way to figure out the story. Piecing together the lore. And like if they drop the breadcrumbs right, you should be able to piece together before they do the grand reveals. This makes me think that in the secret 46th room, it could be the Red Crown, or it could be our mother, who's like hiding in a safe room with her friends or something. If the Blackwater Insurgents, Blackwater Insurgents, that's the name of the terrorist group, were in fact responsible for the heist as some have claimed, I believe this scenario entirely plausible. And the fact that 2 of the Crown's 8 rubies have now surfaced has given me renewed optimism that she is still alive. Alive, safe, and finally free. Perhaps being in like this high peerage family of noble lineage was burdensome. The shackles of oppression were on her. Perhaps my willingness to accept such a sensational story betrays my own desperation. Desperation for answers, desperation for hope, and desperation for a narrative in which you are not the villain. So I guess this would be our aunt wants to believe that the uncle is not a villain, and maybe the uncle comes off as high-handed and villainous, some type of a loyalist scum, as it were. In that distant land we all dream of, the land where the strangling crimson curtains draped across our sky are pulled back, and the windows and shutters of discontent flung wide open. In that distant land I pray one day to find our Marion safe, happy, and absolved. Absolved. That's an interesting word to use here. It means that there's some sin that must have been committed that she must be forgiven for. Interesting. And thus the plot thickens. I was going to make a joke and say the plot is thicker than some anime character, but I don't know any of the recent anime characters that are thick yet. Oh, we have red letter. That's a red letter. A scarlet letter, if you will. Oh, the soundtrack is humming in. Ooh. We're learning more and more. Oh. We're putting together the pieces. What's in the 46th chamber? Is it the Red Crown? Is it our mother? Is it a mixture of... Is it both? Is it our uncle? God. The lore is so good, man. The mystery, the intrigue. You think you're doing silly puzzle roguelike to make lots of money and inherit lots of things, but really... what you're doing is Solving mystery to find what happened that day. Where's your mother? Who really is your uncle? It can't be Bob. Bob's not your uncle. Bob is never your uncle. What do I want here? The breaker box could be useful. So could the garage. I have the locksmith over there. I don't think I'm going to be able to make it there, though. I guess the west wing. I think maybe I should have done the breaker hall or something, the breaker box or something. But I think having as many, what's this? Late Lady Clara Epson. Epson, when we look at the family trees, that's the name of the house that was married into. Associated with this wing have not been, okay. So I think I've read that before. It wasn't super important. Well, this would have been really convenient to have the breaker room in, I guess. The commissary. Items for sale. Items. I have a lot of money. I might as well use it now, you know? That door opens. I can buy the salt shaker. And I can buy the shovel. Remember to go to sleep. How was your potty break? My potty break was very good. I'm going to say it. I'm going to say something that might be a tad controversial. It might be very controversial even. Peeing sitting down is a superior way to pee. I'm super lazy. I've acknowledged that before. Peeing sitting down is good. I think you agree with me, Brett, because I was watching your stream earlier. I was watching you. Listening to you speak. You're my brother in the pee sitting down. Yes, yes. It's the best way to pee, right? You don't have to stand up. You don't have to aim. You just sit down and you go, you know? There's nothing to it. It's just the best way to pee. This is optimal pee structure, right? It's like the best way to poop is you have to be in like a crouch position with your knees like in the air. That's like the most conducive for a good poop. The best way to pee is sitting down. You don't got to worry about anything. Just sit there. You can scroll on your phone, do whatever you want, and then you're done. And it relaxes your legs. All right, I buy shovel. I buy salt shaker. I don't know what's the salt. Whenever you eat food, you gain steps and you gain an extra step. Okay, and I can't buy anything else. That was a fruitful endeavor. And now I go back to the courtyard. You also got more art? You're so popular, Red. Wow. I saw. I think you no, you didn't change it. You got more art of the red rabbit? When are you going to become a live 2D VTuber, man? When are you going to join me with the realms of motion? I should... Ooh, wait. A few old coins? Ooh. I can buy a metal detector now. You're staying as PNG tuber. Why stay as PNG tuber? Join motion is good. I've been thinking about making the switch to live TV, like commissioning someone to make a character reference sheet for me, and then I can commission somebody else to rig it. It's super expensive, but I've been thinking about it. It's just like, I don't know how to commission people. And I get socially anxious, like, what if I'm bothering these people by offering them my money, you know? Like a closet here? I think I go corridor. PNG tubing is cool. PNG tubers are VTubers, despite what random people on Twitter or X may say. Every time I think I should go get the breaker room, it always fucks me. I'm forced to take dark room, I guess. Sheltered? Oh yeah, I'm sheltered. Let me go this way. Rory did art of you. You're gonna get that animated. Really? Ooh, you're gonna get your rigger friend who does all your rigging for free? You should pay them. Always pay artists. What do I move here? The laundry room. Do I launder my currency at the garage? Or the bunk room? Make sure you compensate them well. You just sneak the money into the thing. Just like next time you see them, stealthily sneak like a few dollars into their pockets or something. Yes, you must always make sure to compensate your friends well. What do I get? I guess I get the oh, I have no gems. I can't get anything else. I can only get the bunk bed. Whoopsies. Bunk bed does have stuff in it sometimes, though. Gems? I'm running out of steps, though. The thing about getting a character reference sheet is I don't know how long it takes, but I guess if I never ask for... Oh, wait, what's over here? Oh, today is a good day because Simon is at camp. He is not as much fun as my friends. I will not have to share my toys, and I will not have to share my room, and I will not have to share my snacks. Having a younger brother is not as much fun as they told me it would be. But today will be a good day because he is at camp. Herbie is mean and really stupid, and today is a good day because I threw away his airplane. What the fuck? A mood board? I don't have a mood board. I also had more fun at camp than he has had in his entire life. Wait a minute, isn't Herbert our uncle? Herbert and Simon? What? Because I got my brother in trouble for reading my private journal without my permission and writing mean things in it too. We also threw my model airplane in the bush, but I got it back and he will not go to the park on Friday. I will make sure he gets no presents for his birthday. I don't need any presents at my brother's book because he won't stop writing about me, and today is a good day because I know he cries when he can't find his book even though he is older, he's a crybaby. Oh my god. These brothers are mean to each other. You know, someone who does like sketches with that kind of stuff, and if you have a mood board, it's easier. Yeah, I've looked at like some of the people who do commissions on VGen for character reference sheets. They always say, you know too many artists. I know. Everyone in the VTuber space is an artist. I feel like I'm an outcast because I am terrible at art and riggers. You know, why do you know so many artists and riggers? How do you meet these people, man? No, but I've always, when I read on VGen, like the terms of conditions for character reference sheet, they always say like have some IRL pictures, some mood stuff, put together some stuff. You're an ex-artist. Oh yeah, you did go to art school. I remember that. This is a good day because today my brother finally returns from college, and I get isn't that sweet? And I get to finally return to him the book I took from him a long time ago. Hopefully you find it as hilarious as I do. I just have no idea how we survived sharing a room. All things being said, I still would rather have a sister. Congrats on the diploma and welcome home. See, did everyone from your art school or whatever just become VTubing artists and riggers and stuff? Art is I'm not gonna say art is lucrative. Furry art is lucrative. Furry art is lucrative, but I guess like, oh, what's this? Oh, the hell, the maids. Why do the maids look so strange? Herbert, maybe? Cinca. So Cinca is the corporation. They also have the same, and they make a camera. A girl asked you out on a date. What the hell? Why? Oh, what's this? Paint notices. Oh, there's a gem here as well. This is the first time I've been in the dark room with lighting on. As friends, dates as friends. I guess that's still technically a date. What are you gonna do? Get coffee? What's your date idea with what's your friend date idea? Print notes. HS has requested yet another print of her ladyship, I assume for one of her rooms in the West Wing, as well as an enlarged print of the enclosed photograph. He said that the last development was too dark to keep it, so keep an eye on that. Oh. So he's getting lots of pictures of his wife, I guess. I guess he loves his wife. An admirable trait. You don't know what to wear. You shouldn't be asking me for fashion advice. I wear the same thing all the time. Just random solid color t-shirt, random khaki shorts I have. Also, I envy you greatly. KBBQ? I haven't had KBBQ in quite literally... What year is it right now? Right now, it's 2025. I don't think I've had KBBQ in... I want to say 10 years. Quite literally, it's been a decade since I've had KBBQ. And I've been craving it so bad, but I can't go to KBBQ myself. I'm gonna get weird stares, and the staff's gonna judge me for eating all the food, and it's not as fun. I have to get a couple of friends together, but my friends never want KBBQ. It's either monochrome or traditional Chinese clothing. Why? Is it like a theme date? Are you gonna be matching? Okay, what rank am I on? I could get this. This might be the... I think this is the play. You don't have any other clothing? You don't match with people? What? I thought, like, it could be a cute idea. No? Matching theme date? You know, you can wear traditional Chinese clothing to Korean barbecue, and then afterwards you can get some Japanese desserts or something. Unless you're in a... You mean like a general you, right? You're not talking about me specifically? Oh, I'm not on rank 8 yet. I just have to make my way up. And then make my way down. Courtyard. Courtyard? Courtyard. Courtyard. Yes, in general. Okay. Well, you don't want to match with your friends? You don't want to be twinning with your friends? You see? Twinning with your friends can be cool. I need more steps. Need more steps. Another courtyard. Oh, God. I need to draft up, though. But if I draft up, I can't... yeah. If you ain't straight with all that white hair, then you don't know what I am. Why does having white hair make me straight? Oh, I am, but besides the point, are you like... I was going to say, are you racially profiling me, but that wouldn't make any sense. Are you hair color profiling me? Is everyone with white hair automatically straight? If everybody with white hair was automatically straight, explain Kaoru from Evangelion, huh? You feel like gay people are more okay with being bald? What does that mean? Wait, what does that mean? Why would gay people be more okay with being bald? If anything, I know more straight people who are bald than gay people who are bald. Like, I have a decent amount of gay friends because I'm cool like that, right? Or for whatever reason, a bunch of my friends were gay. Straight people hang on to whatever is left. Really? I feel like straight... You're thinking of... No, I don't think this is a straight gay dichotomy. This is an old versus young dichotomy. If you're middle-aged going through a midlife crisis, you will cling on to those last few strands of hair with all of your might before you get like a toupee or just shave it all off. If you're a young guy and the male pattern baldness hits you early, like you're in your 20s, like I had a friend in college who was going bald already, and he would just shave it all off. You just took on the stereotypical approach of just like bald with a beard. You're young and you're okay with being bald? Yeah, see? This isn't a straight versus gay thing. It's an old versus young thing. Young people who are going bald, fuck it. They'll just go bald and be the bald guy for the rest of their life. If you're 40 years old and you've had hair all the way up until the 40s and you start going bald, you reject the baldness. You cling on to the last few hairs. You have the most disgusting comb over imaginable because you want to cling on to, you don't want to accept that you're getting old yet, you know? But if you're young, then you don't really have to care about being old. You're just a bald young guy then, you know? Also, oh, that's locked. Oh, that's also locked. I have 2 steps left. Well, this is where the run ends. All of the day. Also, I've shaved my head before. It used to be tradition for to shave. No, what we would do for swimming, because I used to be a competitive swimmer, is you would bleach your hair. And then if you still had another championship meet after like the championship meet, you had like you went to the postseason because you were good enough, like I was. After you bleached your head, you would shave your head. So I have shaved my head before. I've went monk mode before. I'm trying to convince one of my friends to go monk mode with me soon, just for the hell of it. Because think about it, being bald is like, I joke about how bald people are spawn of the Satan. But like, it's so much easier to be bald than to not be bald. Because when you're not bald, you have to like wash your hair. You know? When you're bald, all you have to wash is your scalp. Which you already kind of do anyways, you know what I mean? And like, there's people who are bald by choice, they're aura farming. They have an intense aura of self-confidence and swagger about them. You know what I mean? It's one thing to have hair that looks good, then you're just then you just have like good style. It's another thing to reject your hair entirely and go bald. That's the move of an aura farmer. I don't know what aura farmer means, man. I'm just making things up. I just see it posted online and I just try to use it. I try to incorporate it into my vernacular. Let's go to the tool shed. Tool shed. Shovel. Early shovel. That's from a Northern Lion bit. I don't know what I'm doing. What else is there? Wrench? Gear wrench. Hold on a second. Mechanical floor plan. You may permanently adjust its rarity. Holy shit, that seems goated. But yeah, I want to be bald. When I get older, because you're already going to say I'm old. When I get older, I want to be like the stereotypical Chinese kung fu monk master, the abbot of the Shaolin temple who's bald, who looks like Krillin from Dragon Ball, except like bigger and a bit fatter, but like really good at kung fu, even though I don't know any kung fu. That's my aspiration. That's my role model, man. I open this letter. I have the letter. Maybe if I collect enough letters, I can get somewhere with it. I was gonna go east. Let's see what's in here. We have a key, and we have... What is that? A compass. Draw floor plans leading north more frequently. Interesting. Very interesting. Oh, oh. The parlor or the nook? The parlor or the nook? Hallway could be good, but it doesn't give me anything. Ah, Ray Rex 98. Ah, bot people, bots, bots. Ban. I think hallway is good. I have a shovel, gear wrench, and compass. I do want to make it to... Oh, I do want to make it all the way to the garage over here. The eastern side. The utility closet. That could be good. I think I'll get the utility closet. That way. Standard, unusual, rare. Commonplace. Can I just make it commonplace? Unusual? Standard? Standard is fine. I think getting the standard is fine. Put the power onto the garage. Click all the stuff. The key card... And if I turn the key card entry system off, what does that do? Let me look it up. I said I wasn't going to look up anything too often, but I kind of want to look up how some of the mechanics work so I know what I'm doing. Entry system off blue. Blueprints. Is it that more security doors means you spend fewer keys? If you have a key card there, only niche there is... If you turn off the key card system... If you turn off the keycard system with utility closet and you set offline mode, you can basically go through every keycard door without ever having a keycard or key. Okay. So this in conjunction with one more thing will make it so I don't have to get a keycard. Gotcha. Gotcha. Interesting. Interesting. If you're on keycard with utility and you set offline... Okay. Okay. Is there another gear room, though? There's not... But I think I should go parlor so I can get keys. I want to walk along the eastern wing edge. Because I think the east wing gives me more chances of, like, finding stuff, you know? The wind-up key. Or... The gems are in a box with a statement containing the letter U. This contains the letter U, I guess. The blue box is true. The gems are in a box with a statement containing the letter B. Huh? The blue box is true. Well, this is true. Any letter B. This, it could be in here. But this has B in it as well. If this is true, then both of them can be true. Right? If this is true, only this one is true. But this one's true. What the hell? Where is it? Huh. Where is it? The gems are in a box with a statement containing the letter B. This statement contains letter B. And this statement contains letter B. But this one doesn't contain the U. So if this one's true, then they could be here or they could be in here. If they're in here, then this one's also true and they're all true. So they have to be in the black box, right? That's how this works? I think. This might be the first that I'm wrong at. Oh, I'm so stupid. Well, we ball anyways. Despite it all, we ball. Despite it all, we'll go patio. General! I'm so sad, man. Not enough. I have no money to lose anyways. Maybe if I enter chapel with no money, that gives me money. Maybe that's like the little cheat code interaction. Nothing there, nothing there. Anything up here? Nope. Nothing here as well. There's no candles, no nothing. I go den. I go den. Despite everything, I go den. I can't interact with this letter again. I want to read the letter again. It was interesting. It had the lore about like the cousin who suspected the uncle was sheltered and smuggled somebody or mom out. Oh, I can go observatory or pantry. Observatory. Every time I go observatory, like the effect stacks on each other, you know what I mean? So it seems like the more often I go observatory, the better and better it is. Apples are extra delicious today. That's not too useful. Apples being extra delicious is nice, but not useful. Hmm. Ow. I can only draft the guest bedroom here. I guess like maybe past a certain rank, everything become, or what is it? Rooms requiring gems become more common past a certain rank, I believe. That seems to be like kind of what's happening. I've done everything over here. There's still a section in the den I can go to. I have a decent number of steps left as well, simply because... I think I go storeroom, and then I continue up from the center, but I can't really get back to the east wing, is the thing. Huh. Oh, my money. I have no money now. We go back to the entrance hall. Maybe I can still get the... what's it called? I still don't know what... oh, maybe because the corridor always is unlocked, it means this door is always unlocked, I think is what it means, right? I'm finally figuring things out, so... oh, none of these are good. None of these are good. Well, we'll go library, because I got a book last time, so the book should be here now, right? Yes. Simon P. Jones and Kimberly Thomas, November 17th, 1973. That's us. Potential within drafting strategy contents. To the ambitious young architect, a fresh blueprint represents a world of boundless possibilities. When you're staring at a blank canvas, you have unlimited potential and ideas to explore, but with an abundance of options at your disposal, the architect can also become overwhelmed by the countless choices and decisions. In this volume, blah, 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 have gems. So this is like a primer to the game, I suppose. Even though like I've already played quite a bit of it, or maybe not quite a bit. That's probably a bit of an overstatement. Although many architects employ different strategies while developing their house designs, most of them agree on one principle: have gems while drafting. Very true. Yeah. Planning your house. While you begin drafting a house, it's important to start each with a solid foundation. Draft early ranks first. A very common mistake beginners make is drafting in a straight line north. I feel so called out right now. This feels like a personal attack on me. Maybe drafting north only is like the blueprint's equivalent of digging straight down in Minecraft. When these architects reach the higher ranks, they quickly discover that they do not have enough keys or gems to continue. Oh. Need to welcome a friend home. Don't worry about it. I still don't know, because I set up the lurk command. I don't know why it says lurk Nita and then it's like the name. Maybe I need to go look at the code again. I'm bad at stuff, but I'll go reevaluate things. I need to set up... I remember telling you I needed to go set up the what's it called? I needed to go set up my my stream commands before, and then I just never did. Or maybe, well, I did, but not quite. It's kind of like how Rue told me or Roy told me to learn to stream on YouTube or multi-stream. I should. You guys give me good advice, which I should take. But I am terrible at doing things proactively. So I guess drafting early ranks is the key then. Top drafting combos. Terrace Cloister. There's combos. There's synergies. Her ladyship's chambers. Oh. Wait a minute. So now I'm discovering more rooms that I have. Making a connection. Two-pair combos aren't the only form of room synergy. You will find some floor plans only work by drafting. Okay, so the garage works with the dark room. Turns lights off to prevent step loss. How does turning the lights off to make it the step loss? Prevent step loss in the gymnasium. All right, let me read these other ones. So, the ladyship's chambers, I believe, should be in the west wing. That's what the dark room told me. One of the more simple examples, her ladyship's chambers has synergy with Lady Espen's other two rooms, her boudoir and her walk-in closet. The next time you enter boudoir, okay, so you get stuff. The boiler room connects ducts from room to room to run steam power. Okay. So, what the garage has to use for steam power? Interesting. I don't know what the laundry room is for yet, though. I've drafted it before. I've drafted it, but I don't know what it does. I've never had enough money to draft it, you know? Oh. Speaking of pump room, this room connects the water level throughout rooms in the estate and can interact directly with the pool, aquarium, greenhouse, kitchen, and several other features located outside of the main house. Wait. The pump room controls the water level. The pool and the aquarium. The aquarium is the room that's every color. The greenhouse, I don't believe I've come across yet. Kitchen, I know. Pool and stuff are outside of the main house, so there's stuff that I can explore outside. Another aspect to consider when planning your house is the order in which you draft rooms. Oh wait, that's stuff I read already. Tips and tricks. In the kitchen, you can check which course is being served. In the dining room that day, how do I check which room's being served? Huh? Or which course is being served? Besides counting as 2 bedrooms, bunk room also counts as 2 rooms. As long as the amount of steps granted by master bedroom, the amount of gold spread by tomb, and the amount of keys found in the servants' quarters. Okay. It will slightly the next time you draft that room. Okay, so that's why my parlor rooms are getting a bit more difficult now. Just because you didn't find any items in a room when you first explored doesn't mean that will be the case the next time you draft it. When in doubt, draft rooms you have never seen before. The day after drafting freezer, it enters an automated cooldown refreezing cycle during which it cannot be drafted for the next 24 hours. Interesting. Interesting. Although this volume will have provided readers... Okay. That was actually extremely helpful. I didn't think it would be. Where do I queue up, like, the next book? I didn't think it'd be so enlightening, but it was. How peculiar. How peculiar. Can I go get another book next, please? They also want... Oh, I can see how long I've been playing for. I've been playing for almost 5 hours. And then we go this way. Can I check out another book? Nope, I cannot. Most drafted the courtyard. Contraptions. I haven't made any contraptions yet. Contraptions seem to offer another dimension of gameplay. So am I at a dead end now? Yeah, I'm dead-ended, unfortunately. I have to call it. A small cottage. Yeah, I didn't draft a lot of rooms. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to. So that was a lot of tips then. I guess I go rank by rank first before I go row by row. I guess that way I can establish dead ends more easily and get like great bedroom first. I don't always have to go north. Going north is always a trap, I suppose. So I guess drafting more rooms lets me acquire more resources. First things first though. Gotta go to the outdoor room. The outdoor room is honestly kind of my favorite. There should be other stuff here as well. There's stuff on the east side, but I haven't unlocked like the equivalent of the garage on the east side. Shelter adds 8 classrooms to today's draft pool. Let's get it. I haven't gotten a classroom yet. Oh, this is a small ass classroom. Ooh, there's money. Herbie. There's a boiler here too, some type of furnace. Rulers? No, not rulers. Anything else over? I know in the boudoir there's a Cinca thing. There's chalk. What does this say? Within a timely manor. But that's the wrong manor. Is there secretly time travel in this game as well? More lore? Can I pull anything? Can I open any of these things? No, I cannot. Closing address. For the last 38 years, it has been my pleasure serving as your schoolmaster in this humble little facility. And meager as it may look by modern standards, I think most of us who spent our afternoons here will readily admit that we are reluctant to see this small piece of Reddington history go. I first wish to thank Lady Epson, our most gracious host today, for not only paying attention to my classes those many years ago, but for all the fundraising she has done on behalf of our community and our children. Without her, Reddington Elementary would still be a distant and blurry vision. A vision that I dared not even dream. The dreamer is, of course, the incomparable Mrs. Peterson, our future principal, and my reluctant successor, who I might add, forced me to give this speech, so I think I'll end my praise of her there, though she deserves much more than I'll admit. The architect of our new school, the Baron Sinclair, thank you for following in your father's footsteps and building Reddington yet another school. And for also allowing the use of your own private residence and floor plans to serve as our interim facility until the new campus is completed in March. A decision I'm certain he will immediately regret tomorrow morning when he hears the children running through his halls. And lastly, I wish to thank all my students, many of you here today whom I have not seen in years, whose faces I still remember as young and manners wild. Those here whose parents before them I have also taught and whose children I may yet. Without you, I would have had a lifetime of quiet peace, and yet what is all the peace in the world if you have no one to bestow demerits upon? Thank you all sincerely. My time here has meant the world to me, and if I am still standing in 8 months, I will see you all at the slightly less melancholic ribbon cutting ceremony next year. Better joke to end. Remember to give Miss Peterson her gift. This is the old principal, and it looks like, I guess this is like more of an establishment of the character of the Baron as being a good person. Wait a minute, what is this? What did I open? There's a cutscene. This is the third cutscene I've seen. A torch. What's up there, though? That? Does that remain open? If there's one of these in every classroom, that probably means that if I unlock all the classrooms, I unlock something? How many classrooms do I have? It doesn't tell me how many I have in my draft. It's only 8 to today's draft. So maybe if I get all 8 classrooms to today's draft, I unlock something permanent, some type of permanent upgrade. I should probably check the bushes. I feel like there's stuff in the bushes that I've just never looked at. No dig sites here as well. Interesting. Hallway or storeroom? I think hallway is good. I want to go back to the billiards room. That was a fun puzzle. It had math in it. Yummy. Yummy, yummy math. A bedroom or a pantry? I think pantry is good. Bedroom does preserve steps, but the pantry... What does the pantry do? Oh, wait, no. It's the kitchen that lets me see to the course. The pantry doesn't. When I read about the kitchen before, I was thinking pantry. This does give me an apple, though. This does not synergize with the constellation I uncovered in the previous run, where apples are more delicious. I want den. I need gems. I always need gems when doing this. The gems give me access to more rooms. I could do uncommon stuff. More rooms good, though. More rooms good. I'll do what the Architect's Digest did and discover the early ranks before I just continue straight north as well. I'll go this way. I think it's open. Classroom, yes. While drafting in the classroom, you may draw new floor plans for each classroom in your house. While drafting in the classroom. This leads back into the hallway, which kind of cuts off a room. It might be better to skip this classroom and instead go for the 2 keys. But at the same time, there was also the... What's it called? There was that thing that I could spin that lit a torch. And I feel like the classrooms are going to be like snapshots of everything throughout the ages. Gems first. I have to prioritize gems. I see that there's some type of... The early rank should be devoted to the allocation of resources. Like rank 1 and rank 2. And then I can potentially go into some type of go straight north strategy. So I could go back into the den, but I want to explore the early ranks more. I'll do what the Architect's Digest has suggested to me. The library or the nook? The parlor gives me gems. The nook gives me keys. There's nothing to draft in the library. I could get a book, though. Well, we'll do the hard puzzle. Ugh. Let's see. Oh. The gems are in a box with a false statement. 2 statements are false. All 3 statements are false. This is false. The gems could be in here. So this could be true. If that's true, then this is false. If this is true, then it's false. Then that creates a paradox, so I don't think the gems can be in here, right? So this is false. This hat can be false. That means these 2 things are false. That means the gems are in the white box, because otherwise there'd be a contradiction, right? Proof by contradiction. Oh, my brain is so massive. I know it's just a puzzle for children, but still, let me have my appropriate fanfare. Now we go east. How many keys? So I have 3 keys. I kind of want to go bedroom just so I can get early steps, but I think nook is better just for the key. I might be able to like draft my way back to the den if the rooms allow it. But I have a decent number of resources now, so I think it might be time to start broadening my strategy. Kitchen has food for sale. I have to go spare room here. If I don't go spare room, then I can't continue up this way, and I still want to find like a garage. There could be an item in here. No item. I know I made this joke last time, or yesterday, but spare room, more like sparse room. Ah ha 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 ha. Thank you for the pity laughs. Corridor. I still have a western thing I can check. Or the west wing is also still explorable. The secret passage. I could get the dining room. Hold on. So here's the entrance hall. The dining room will lead me over there. Yeah, I think dining room is best because it also gives me more stamina as well, you know? Those just bones? I want to go east more. There's a key here. Excellent. Patio. I haven't explored the patio yet. Spread gems in each green room. I don't know if this means that every time I draft a green room, there will be gems in them, or if something else. But I think security is cool, because security can be combined with the breaker thing, so I can bypass all the key cards, right? But I haven't drafted patio yet. It did say, when in doubt, draft something new. I'll draft security. I'll set up the key card combinations. Anything over here? There's not really any lore here besides like this useful stuff. There's us. The key card system. I still don't know what the key card system is currently operational. Set security level. Low. High. Low. Confirm. Offline mode. Change offline mode to unlocked. Oh, so what this does is that when I turn the power off, because the offline mode, when there's no power running through them, it will automatically turn them into what's it called? It'll automatically turn. Oh, breaker box. We have a combination. This is excellent. Key cards off. I don't know what the VAC indicators are. You know what? I'm looking this up. I'm also looking this VAC indicators. This is how I play games by myself. I look things up whenever I want. Blueprints. What is the VAC code? It's a puzzle. What the hell is this? What the fuck? The breaker box puzzle. What the fuck? More common draft. The biggest problem you'll face is that none of them you won't be able to draft is if you can plop it down to the corner. In any case, we're going to talk about the garage, some with a dark room, blah 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 blah. There is a puzzle. You need to turn all the lights green first, blue and red next to each other to turn a light purple. You must have 5 purple lights to activate the 6th. There you'll have to... Oh my god. Maybe I reset it. Does that reset it? No, it doesn't. Huh. Huh? I turned them all purple. What do I do now? I don't know what to do with that. I was looking it up. Even cheating, I don't understand what I'm doing. That's okay. I'll naturally get to the clue eventually. But I know at the very least, I know there's a puzzle there now. But now I can access all the rooms that normally would require key cards. I have a lot of keys. I have a lot of resources now. Il commissari. The lavatory or the closet. I guess I have to go commissary. There are items for sale, though. The only problem... without. With or without? With this, without what? Without that. This tag keeps popping up. It's just the 10. The dog tag with the 10. Magnifying glass, sledgehammer, running shoes. I feel like running shoes is economy of movement. Let's get the magnifying glass. Inspect the documents of the estate more closely. That seems pretty good, actually. Anything else here? I don't know what the magnifying glass is for. I mean, I know what it's used for, right? But I don't know how this would affect anything. More keys already. I'll go dark room. Because in the dark room, I can go to the closet, make sure the dark room power is on. Right? Garage on. Oh, I wasted some steps. I think I have to step into it first. It flutters off, and then I will have to walk back to the breaker box. Okay, then. Oh, no. Just stays on. Nice. This might be useful for the... What can I inspect here? I can inspect their faces, I guess. Huh. Why are there pictures of the maids, though? What do the maids have to do with this? This mystery. What does my uncle have to do with this mystery? Yep, those are hands. Yep, that's a face. How curious. How curious indeed. Those are features. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. What the... Oh, it's not a gem. Not a gem. Key. I can look more closely now. What is this magnifying glass for? I have no idea. So this is what is over here. Exit. That's boarded up. Okay. There's nothing up there. Okay. Use. I don't want to walk all the way around, though, is the thing. I guess I go courtyard. What items do I have? I just have the magnifying glass. Nothing else. I have a sledgehammer now. Oh. Right, sledgehammer, yeah. That breaks locks. I am unsure of what else to do, though. I can check and retrieve one item on another day. Kitchen has food for sale. I can buy an apple here at the very least. I can also check what's being served in the dining room somehow, though. Let's see. Oh, today's main course, a porterhouse steak. So if I ever find the dining room, then I can figure out what I have. Banana plus 3 steps. Let's get that. Then if I can get more. Nothing here. Nothing here. I'm learning still. Everything's locked now. How many keys do I need? The drawing room? Let's not go draw. I have no gems. I have no gems. What does the drawing room for? Oh, no, this is a library. Swimbird. Wait a minute. Let me see. Sightseer's Guide to Reddington. These are different books than what there were before. I think we get Swimbird by Marion Marigold. We will get our mom's book. It will probably contain a lot of lore hints. Reading. Oh, chest here. Coins. And dice. Excellent, excellent. I have to go left now, though. A bit awkward. Garage. The conference room. Whatever items would be spread. Wait, what? Would be spread throughout the house. They are placed in this room instead. This is a new room. This has lore for me. And with this lore, perhaps I can use the magnifying glass, spreading items. Some special rooms allow you to spread items throughout your house. When their items are spread, they are immediately placed in several of the room's current... Oh, okay, so it's a current thing as opposed to it does it as we draft them. Hold on, my eye's itchy. So this... Let's see, other notes here. There's memo pads. Red memo. Safe code 9083. Safe code 9083. Hold on. Let me write this down. I also started looking for the musical sheets. It's on... It's on a red memo, though. Which makes me think that this isn't the safe code, but the digits that are on here might be involved on the safe code. Do you know what I mean? Red memo. I'm writing it down anyways. That seems useful. This way. Some of these glasses are different. Right, there's 3 glasses, though. There seems to be consistent... It seems to be consistent that there's 3 people in the house other than ourselves. Locked. Classroom. Classroom. Oh, I have no gems. Go check. Let's redraw. Bedroom. It's the one that makes us continue forward. Let's go back a bit first. Wait. Her ladyship's chambers. This is my first time unlocking this. I feel like the nursery will have a lot of lore as well. Harp music. Is this where the music sheets are? Where the sheet music is? There's a quill. What's this? Does it never end? What is this? It's a spiral. What does it mean, though? What's this? I guess that's our uncle or our granduncle. Wait. We can close it. That has to have some significance. Upgrade disk. I can find a computer. There's a computer in the security room. The security room is all the way over here, though. Oh, there's gonna be a key that I can use. Pictures of her parents, I suppose? The key's over here. Is this like her family insignia? That's what I think. Oh, that was a treble clef. There's a ballerina, the iconography. What symbols are consistent here? I do want to... How many steps is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But I am going to pass by the kitchen on the way over. With the kitchen, I can get 3, 6 more. It can be a total of 14 minus 1. I want to do the upgrade disc, though. I'm doing the upgrade disc. I think I shouldn't risk it. Because I don't think I'm going to get anything too much more interesting yet, you know? So I might as well upgrade the room. And then next time I'll have that room upgraded for whatever. You know what I mean? I think that's the play. Then commissary. Commissary. I don't know why I say this with a weird French accent. Commissary. Let's enter. View the estates. There's a trunk somewhere. I don't care. Oh, wait. Insert the disc. Ow. What are we looking for here? What are we upgrading? What are we upgrading? Upgrade the spare room? We will now have the chance to permanently enhance this room to enter. What am I upgrading it to? The spare bedroom, the spare green room, or the spare hall? Oh, there's different builds we can have. Oh, I see. I like the spare green room. Yes, this is the upgrade I want. Oh, so the spare room is like a wild card room, or it was. But when it's green now, all the buffs that affect green rooms will affect that one now. Oh, this game is so well designed, man. I just can't. I literally can't even. Everything is so cool. Everything's so interconnected. There's like different room interactions. There's this hidden mystery that I'm trying to solve. It's like really addicting. I don't know what it is, but I want to know things, you know? There's a trunk somewhere that I haven't explored yet, but we're ignoring it for now. The pool. What does this say? Her ladyship's chambers. Because there's something that happens if I add a boudoir here. Right? Her ladyship's chambers. Blueprints. Difficult room. Rare and difficult room to draft before understanding the drafting requirements for it. It contains a diary. Gain 10 steps. The next time you enter a walk-in closet, gain 3 gems. There's secrets. There's... Oh, I didn't... Oh, I spoiled myself. There's secrets in there. But I just wanted to see what happens. I gained 10 steps with the boudoir. The pool adds this locker room, sauna. The pool is better saved for another day. I think the boudoir is better. There's also a safe code. And there was a safe in the boudoir last time I checked, you know? This will allow more exploration. I can also use my magnifying glass over here. Yeah, so there's a safe. Maybe there's Christmas in here because the safe is a Christmas present. Wait, the safe is a Christmas present, so maybe the safe's password is Christmas 1225? Potentially? Oh. I'm so smart. And there's a second red letter. More lore. A gem? I'm assuming these are the gems that were in the ruby crown. Number 4. 4. What was on the one in the bunker? What number was in the bunker? Herbert, I was distraught to learn that you have chosen to omit the details of our dear Marion's disappearance from the public record. It It is no surprise to me that the royal court would want this embarrassment kept as quiet as possible, but I am shocked that you have so little regard for your niece that you would play the king's scullion and stoop to kissing the foot that she treads upon her memory. She gave up her family, her fortune, and her life, and all you can do is think of your name. Oh, I see. So the other we had was our mom's cousin thinking or wanting to believe that our granduncle is a good guy, but in the public eye, he's like erased everything about her disappearance to save face. Having never had a family name nor fortune of my own, I cannot personally condemn you for faltering in your commitment to make the same sacrifices she did, but for the love of God, do not by that same display of weakness clutch your petty assets so tightly that you undermine the cause that she forfeited everything to further. So there's a cause somewhere. I thought this was England, but this could be some fantasy world instead, some fantasy monarchy. Our countrymen must be made aware of the price she paid and must be made to see the color of the flag she flew as she rode into the darkness of 100 nights. That line goes hard. That's some poetry. Deny her stories to deny her life. If through your silence you bless this betrayal, our son Simon, your heir, will inherit a fortune of lies and will spit upon your grave when he learns of your cursed foolishness. Needless to say, we will not be coming for Christmas this year. Okay. This is our dad then, Daniel, and he's disgusted by how our granduncle has treated the disappearance of our mother. But it appears there's more than meets the eye. I think this whole fact that we are his sole inheritor adds a lot of intrigue as well. You bless this betrayal. So the uncle has remained silent to save face, but he is allowing us to explore his mansion and find the secret 46th room. In this 46th room, no matter what happens, whether it be our mother or like the crown jewels or anything else, what will be there is the truth. That's what I believe. The real thing we inherit is nothing of any substantial monetary value, but it is the truth. And that is perhaps the most valuable gift of all. There's 2 of those now. Okay. Interesting. So I've gained my 10 steps from the boudoir. Oh, it's locked. God damn it. Where do I go? I could go to the den. I could go to the dining room as well. What rank am I at? What rank is this? Rank 7. God damn it. I was so close. If I get to rank 8, I can go to the dining room and get lunch or dinner or whatever meal there is here. But I'm not there yet, so unfortunately, don't get to acquire it. Wait, red letter? The safe code. Which safe is that one talking about, though? Question. I have no idea. Actually, I have some idea. There was a safe in there was another room, the office, I believe, and that might be the code over there. I have no money for this, but I can at least go to the dining room, right? The dining room is dark room. The thing about the dining rooms, though, it might have been locked. I don't remember. Oh, it wasn't locked. Okay. Can I go pool? So the pool's an indoor pool. It's not an outside pool. The draft pool is your deck of potential floor plans. Each time you draft, 3 random floor plans are drawn from the draft pool for you to select from. Drafting pool. Oh, so it's not only a physical body of water, but it also is like the whole collection of things you can draft from. That's pretty funny. I like the play on words. I appreciate some clever plays on words. The odds of drawing a specific floor plan may differ depending on the room. Some rooms are more rare than others. Floor plans added to the draft pool are removed at the end of the day unless otherwise stated. No running. What happens if I run? I'm running. Maybe there's some special interaction if I have the running shoes and I run around here. Anything else? There's a net, but normally this was like get leaves on the outside. I don't want to do gymnasium simply because I lose stuff. Observatory might be best. I don't want to use all my gems here though. I want to find a key. But the observatory might give me many keys, you know? It might give me many keys, Mankey. What is this? It did give me a key. Wow, I was kind of joking. I wasn't actually expecting it. Clavis the key. Who's Clavis? Is it like Travis, but Clavis? I can continue on my journey, but I feel I should do a little more exploration first. Let me open this, see what I get. Classroom. Ay, ay, ay. I'll go closet. I'll go closet and I'll try to work my way up. I do have gems for drafting now. It is good. I have to go dark room. I don't know if I have enough footsteps though. I might have enough footsteps to make it all the way back up where I was. But the thing is, I don't think I'll have enough footsteps to go and recover the rest of my my meals. Library? What is that? I thought there was bread in the oven. The conference room? +2. Oh yeah, this is a bedroom. Thank the Lord. Use. Hopefully, we get something good. I do have reroll. The rumpus room. The billiards room. The billiards room gives me more puzzles to solve. I like puzzles. But the rumpus room is funny. The laboratory might be good. Experimental house features. Let's go with the rumpus room. Let's get some coins together. Because this might give me access to... That was the dinner bell, I believe. Where are my coins? Where are they? Where'd the coins go? Are they over here? These are just blocks, man. Those aren't coins. Oh, here they are. Let's get this over with. Cutscene and freak me out again. Another cutscene. As it was foretold,
I am awakened.
the sound of a dropping coin.
You find yourself face to face with the great
Alzara. Oh, this is so creepy, man. It's 2:30 in the morning.
You wish me to look into your future. The image is becoming clear.
What's that? A car?
I see the darkened cloud
Oh.
of ruin.
Is the ending of the game we find the 46th rune? Or the 46th room and then we light the manor on fire?
Run down and in disrepair.
In disrepair.
I see 8 red envelopes.
That's the lore drops we've had.
resting upon
8 pedestals.
And in these 8 envelopes,
Well, we already know what's kind of in the 8 envelopes.
8 letters
Penned by 8 different hands. 8 isn't an auspicious number. It's good luck in China and Asia.
which you will only ever find and read. 7.
We're only finding
Just like the art hanging on the walls of these rooms, there is a letter missing.
There's art missing on the
What
room?
you have heard here has been foreseen by the great
By the great Alzara.
Until the
Dawn of the following day.
I will have nothing more to say.
Oh, I have to look at the walls now, man. There's art missing on the walls. I've been missing out on the lore. There's a fish. Fish. Is it a talking fish? No. Damn. A record player. Jukebox. Huh. Locked. I don't know what to do now. I mean, I have... How many steps do I have left? 3 steps. I can't make it back. All right. That's it. Call it a day. Oh. An ordinary villa. Wow. Steps taken. You know what? I'm going to finish stream for now, but I'm going to look up how to get into the antechamber because I want to know. I kind of have like an idea. I need a lever. I need to go to the east, both gardens, and I need to figure everything out, but still. I'll save and quit for here. What am I going to do next? I've realized I have Final Fantasy VII on Steam. It's just floating there, or not. I bought it like a long time ago, last year or a year and a half ago, and I've never played it. So I'm probably I want to try playing it maybe. I want to start another like long form video game to play because I did Yakuza a long time ago. Hollow Knight was the most recent one. And then before Hollow Knight, what else did I have? Let me check. Before Hollow Knight, I had 9 Souls. Well, that was a long time before though. I also was playing that thing. I played Dredge, Hollow Knight. I've been playing just kind of whatever. Fields of Mystria. Blasphemous, that was it. I played a shit ton of Blasphemous. And then I also did... I did a Korean learning streams. Fields of Mystria. Wow, I did a lot of random stuff. I kind of dropped Near Automata. Tactics Ogre Reborn. That's something I haven't played in a while too. I don't know. I've just been kind of doing whatever, and I'll probably continue doing whatever, but I do want to play some Final Fantasy. Either 7 or 9 or 8. I have 7, 8, and 9. I have them all on Steam because I bought them for like $2 when they were on sale a long time ago. And I hear 9's really good, and I know 7 is like the JRPG of all time. Or the greatest JRPG, or just one of the greatest video games of all time, period. And I know the plot line of 7. I've watched video essays about 7. Same thing with 8. I don't know anything about 9, but I know 9 is like a lot of people's favorite Final Fantasy. The Final Fantasies that I've played are like 4, 5, and 6, as well as the Tactic Advance games. And they're doing War of the Lions, a remake of the original Final Fantasy Tactics that's coming out in September. Very excited for that. So I do want to brush up on my Final Fantasy lore for to be in time for that. So might try that tomorrow. Actually, no, probably not tomorrow. Maybe Tuesday. I don't know. And in the meantime, while I'm like not streaming, I'm going to try to work on multi-streaming or seeing how that works. And I've also had ideas for just like a joke ASMR script again, because that was one of the first things I posted on my channel. So I'm going to do that also. But I've had that idea for like several months now, and I've just never acted on it. Writing is hard though, but we'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. This is something I do primarily for fun anyways. So have a good night. It's almost 3 o'clock in the morning, and I need to go to sleep because I have work. Good night. Thanks for sticking around.